Mr. B out, okay? We need to not.
Ellie's about to.
You got 147 fucking points anyway.
Let someone pick a fucking alternate, asshole.
I'm a Hook fan, and
He's hooked.
I'm hooked. Goddammit.
He's a hooker.
Oh,
I'm a fucking hooker.
I think we should have all these rules written down in stone,
the
too.
The rules are written.
We had them.
Where?
The following podcast is scheduled for one fall. Ladies and gentlemen, welcome to the MACKDOWN Podcast. Starring any combination of the following. Introducing Mikey MacD, Mr. B, A.J. Mitchell, Cam, and Kimmy. Down Podcast. Did it too.
Yeah.
You're the only one that hasn't done it.
Yeah, what the fuck, AJ?
What? Excuse me? Okay, fine.
I'm kidding.
Welcome, everybody, to the MACKDOWN Podcast.
Oh.
This is your boy, AJ, in quarantine, and I'm taking over from the bubble because I got hit with COVID. I was hanging out with Roman. You know, he got a little close. So I caught the COVID. It sucks. But I'm here live from my own studio up yonder, up north. Who's in studio today with me? Well, let's see. I got Mr. VMD, Mackie D himself. What's up?
That's me. What's up, man? I'm glad you're there and not here. I mean, not in a bad way, but just, you know, because you got COVID and I don't want it.
Yeah,
I've already had it.
COVID gave me a clothesline from hell. Speaking of which, we're going to be talking about that later. I see Kimmy's over there with you. How you doing, Miss Kimmy?
Doing pretty good. What's up? What's up? Definitely glad I'm also out of your bubble.
Oh, damn. See, I love you guys.
With love, though, man. With love.
With love. Love to see you virtually, you know.
That virtual love. Speaking of virtual love, how you doing back there, Mr. B?
Pretty fucking good.
Nice.
Oh, pretty fucking good.
Pretty fucking good.
Mr. freaking B. There you go. Screw you, Seth. You can't have it. Well, it's good to see you guys. I'm glad you guys are in studio holding it down for me. I see the official MACKDOWN Podcast mascot down there. Ellie, how you doing there, sweetness? She's holding my seat for me. We need to get her like some ear muffins or like some headphones that she can put on while she's...
That's probably why she always whines. Because she's like, what are y'all talking about? What the fuck's going on?
Can't even hear.
That'd be cool. Well, it's been a crazy week, like we all said. I got the nasty. You know.
Hey, you're on the other end of it already, though.
Yeah.
Yeah. Yesterday was bad. You know, Mikey called me yesterday, and he was like, "Damn, bro, yeah, it's happening."
I just wanted to check on you to make sure you were good. Yeah, I called you and you answered the phone and you were like, "Oh." Yeah. I was like, Jesus Christ, did you die and come back to life? What happened?
Dude, my body literally felt like Warlow's power bombs over and over and over, and it never stopped. It just went through the whole night while you're laying in bed, 2 a.m. Warlow just power bombing you. That's how it felt.
Hey, did you sleep better though? Like getting up and moving around yesterday a little bit. Did you sleep better at least?
Well, no, because I finally didn't get to sleep until about, let's say about close to like 12:30, 1 o'clock in the morning is when my body just finally said I can't. Because I was moving from the couch here to the bedroom, then back and forth because I couldn't find anywhere comfortable. I was just in pain.
That's why you OD on NyQuil, man.
Dude, and then finally...
Not really, though.
Don't actually OD.
Don't do that. Yeah, please don't.
I mean, take like 2 or 3 gulps and then go to bed.
Yeah. But finally, you guys on video can't see this, but right here, in a cocoon shaped, in this little trench right here is where I finally got comfortable enough to fall asleep.
Nice. You should Lysol all that.
Yeah. It has been. twice.
Nice.
Like this whole area has been like, you just don't understand. This is a brand new couch. It's been bleached. I'm surprised this thing is still white.
Man, you've had that thing for a long ass time too.
I know. Yeah, it needs to be clothesline from hell as well.
Definitely. Clothesline from hell. Speaking of that.
Yeah. Speaking of that. So how are you guys doing down there? What's going on? How's your week been? I've been not too into the form of wrestling, and we're going to go to AJ's yard in a second. I don't want to throw it to myself automatically, but I want to, just don't want to take over the whole show.
Hey,
COVID edition.
COVID
It's
edition.
the COVID edition.
You're in the bubble.
But,
You're like Bubble Boy.
Bubble Boy. Call me Bubble Boy with my bubble butt. Oh, look, see, got to do the bubble butt.
You wish.
Speaking of which, we're virtual. There you go.
Yep.
Yep.
But we're good, man. It's the temperature starting to drop. It's supposed to rain / snow later on this evening.
Yeah.
So. Technical difficulties, but we're back.
Yeah.
We are fucking back.
Yeah, you can probably
Like,
end up cutting.
holy Christmas. I don't know what the hell just happened. It sounded like we all got eliminated. But
did.
you know what? We're back. We're live. And we're just going to go ahead and throw it to that time. AJ's yard. Sorry. It's the COVID edition.
Nice.
Well, like we always say, from Raw to Rampage and everything in between, this week on the MACKDOWN Podcast, we're going to cover it all. We got all types of new champions this week. I can't even hit them all. All types of big things happening, especially what I like to call the cream of the crop, Brock Lesnar. He will be officially defending that championship against Bobby Lashley at the Royal Rumble. Boy, am I going to dig in hard into those two big meaty men slapping meat. Yes, sign me up. So we're definitely going to talk about that. As we said, new champions all across the board. We got champions in NXT, AEW, all types of stuff happening, including champions not even showing up. We're even going to talk about that tonight with the Battle of the Belts as well. All that and more right here on the MACKDOWN Podcast, baby. Back to you guys in studio. Oh, and don't ever let me forget to ever mention, of course, fantasy, baby. We're definitely going to dive into that because the champ is here. Back to you guys.
All right. Well, that was awesome, by the way. The one thing that you did not mention is we are going to lead off the show today with the watch along that we selected from last week.
Yep.
Oh, that's right. Yeah.
So
we got that 2005 bit, baby.
Yep.
No Way Out.
No Way Out 2005. We're going to watch The Big Show versus JBL in the first ever WWE, that is, first ever, barbed wire steel cage match.
Yes.
Full disclosure, I've never watched this pay-per-view, ever. So this will be...
Same.
I've never watched this match before, so this will be...
Fresh eyes.
Yes.
Me too.
Fresh eyes? Are you serious?
Yeah.
Okay,
Yeah,
so
dude, I've never watched it.
When you
I was
see
kinda
the
checked out
ending,
of this
the
at
ending
this
of this
point.
match, in my opinion, is why I like this match. I definitely was a big JBL fan, and I'll just give you this right before we set this up. While we set this up, by the way, everybody can go to their stupid-ass Peacock.
Yeah.
Mike, you want to set that part up for us? I can't do the Peacock.
Yeah, go to Peacock, go to WWE, of course, go to Premium Live Events, scroll on over to the right, select all, and then go to No Way Out. It's going to be Season 7, Episode 1.
Well, you actually got to scroll to the left on the damn thing to go to View All.
Not on my screen, you don't.
I guess it depends on your platform.
Well, you know what?
I'm
It
using the
depends on your
Roku, okay?
platform.
I'm using the Roku. So
He's
okay,
using
however you scroll, take your
Yeah,
ass over to the fucking View All, and then go to No Way Out 2005, which is Season 7. Excuse me, Season 7, Episode 1. And we are paused at the...
2 hours,
2 hours?
10 minutes, 35 seconds.
Yeah, so it's coming right out of the vignette, so we're going to be going right into the intros, or the entrances. So.
And we'll have all this in the show notes as well, so please pause, feel free, look at that, get it all set up.
Yep.
And we'll give you guys a countdown before we get started.
It all set up.
All right, well...
So while you set this up, I don't know if you want to press play. I was just going to say, before you did,
Oh, go ahead.
why I selected this match in particular.
Yeah, let's do that.
So I was probably one of the biggest JBL marks you will ever meet in your life. I even modeled my wrestling character after him a little bit. A lot of people used to say, hey, you're touching a little bit. You're touching. And I'm like, no. I just like the cowboy hat. That's it. It had nothing else to do with the
Yeah.
wrestling god.
You were Mr.
JB
Get Her Done.
I was Mr. Get Her Done. JBL, on the other hand, I just love the presentation. I just love the presentation. I loved the character, the cabinet, just all of that.
Well, that's your shtick, man. You're all into politics and shit.
I'm all into it all, right? So it touched all the bells and whistles. Plus, JBL's a big old hoss of a boy.
Yeah.
You know what I mean? That's
Clothesline
a
from
man
hell.
right there. You know, so that clothesline from hell was probably one of my favorite finishers of all time.
He laid
You
that
know,
shit in too, which is I always appreciated that.
Laid it in ain't the word. Only one person he didn't lay it in on, and that's Shawn Michaels, bro.
That's too bad.
Yeah.
That's
Yeah,
too bad.
He should have blasted him. Yeah.
Yeah, respect for Shawn. But anyway, so this match here is JBL versus The Big Show. They are pretty much fighting. This is heading into WrestleMania. So they're fighting heading into WrestleMania. Batista had just won the Royal Rumble. I don't know if you remember that.
Okay.
This is the John Cena Batista at the same time Royal Rumble.
Gotcha.
So this is the aftermath.
That's
So
weird
we
because
all know
John
who
Cena
JBL
wrestles
was.
Kurt Angle on this show as well, right before this match,
Yes.
in fact, for the U.S. title.
For the United States title,
Weird,
right?
yeah.
And he goes over.
course.
So anyway, so we can start this off whenever you're ready.
All right, yeah, I'm ready. We can go ahead and do a countdown. Kimmy, you want to lead us in?
Yeah, sure. All right, we're going to start in 3, 2, 1, play.
All right, here we go.
All right. Look at that cage. Look at that barbed wire, baby. Woo.
Whoa.
Yeah, that shit looks intense.
That looks like razor wire, like for real.
That
Like not
is.
even barbed wire, like razor wire.
That is.
I know that was always a thing of contention for like Tommy Dreamer. He used to say, like, when he would do hardcore shows and shit like this, like, he would tell them, whenever you're getting the barbed wire, get fucking barbed wire. Don't get razor wire, because there would be sometimes he'd go to shows and they'd have fucking razor wire, and he's like, no, we're not fucking using this shit. Like, this will legit kill you.
Yeah, there's a difference between getting poked versus getting like sliced
Right,
open.
exactly. That's why they call it barbed wire. This is
razor.
not.
That looks like razor wire. I mean, I'm sure it's gimmicked. I mean, this
It
is the
might
WWE,
be gimmicked, yeah,
you know.
because they have, yeah.
But this is a different time too. So,
True.
all right, here he comes,
Well,
Mr. JBL himself.
Here
that,
comes
the
the WWE
apparatus.
champion. Now remember,
See, that's the
at
thing I
this
missed
time,
too.
He was the longest.
Oh,
He was the longest reigning champion in SmackDown history.
Yeah. Oh, so he's already established that at this point right here?
Yep.
Okay.
Yep.
is that why he's coming in the longest car?
Yeah. That was his
Yeah,
thing too. He would
exactly.
come in the limo.
Yeah. Straight up
Yeah.
in the limo. John Cena
They had a good match. That Street Fight or
This
whatever.
Mania?
When, was that this one? Well, no, when he started just gushing blood everywhere. When Cena was just bleeding all over the fucking place. They had like a street fight or like a I don't remember exactly, but
Hey, let
I
me
just remember. What's his name? Eddie Guerrero getting busted open by JBL.
Oh,
Yeah, that was by far one of the worst.
what were you gonna say, Kimmy?
Oh, I was just total side comment. Like, I think it's weird that people don't open their own doors. They're like, no, you need to get out, come around, and open my door for me. Like,
Yeah.
I can't
That's
touch the
respect.
handle.
That's respect. So the purpose of this match was to make sure nobody got in and nobody got out. You know what I mean?
Okay, so that makes sense because I'm
Yeah.
like, so are they gonna try to climb over this fucking thing? Or
Oh,
like, what?
you can if you want to.
Oh,
You can
that's
still
so
escape this if you want to.
So
if
how do you
choose
win?
to.
How do you win?
You
Pinfall
same way you win
submission,
any
right?
cage match.
Or escape, right?
Pinfall, submission, or escape.
Gotcha. So you just don't want to climb over the top.
Yeah, this is the
If
way
you
you want
don't
to
have
It's
to,
climb over.
supposed
yeah.
to, I guess, deter people from
Yeah.
coming in because during the pack you just watch the whole package because John Cena is in the mix in this too, right? Kind of.
Yeah, everybody. Kurt
Kurt Angle and Big Show and him.
Right.
So
Everybody was messing with this whole because everybody wanted to go for the title, and then remember Batista won the Royal Rumble, and he was going over to Raw messing with Batista because remember Hunter was the world champion over there, and he didn't want to fight Batista.
and this is a strictly a SmackDown pay-per-view right here, right?
Yeah, yes, it is.
Okay. This is the era where they actually had like split pay-per-views and shit, which I liked. I actually did like that.
Hey, well, that makes sense because if they do like one a month, they should do, one brand every other month.
Yeah, and it actually worked because you could help develop stories a little bit longer and then have, then the blow-off makes a little more sense.
Yeah.
And then the fucking Big Show.
And this is coming off the heels of the Royal Rumble.
Hey, man, I never seen the Big Show as like a is like a real top guy. Like I always
No.
seen him as like a gimmick almost. Like he was the gimmick. You know what I mean?
He missed all the leg days.
I'm not disrespecting what he's done. You know what I mean? But I'm not going to overshadow or overlook it. But I'm just saying he was never an Andre. He was never a fucking like a giant. You know what I mean?
I killed
He
AJ.
said he was the gimmick. That's...
He is
Paul,
though,
I'm
dude.
Sorry.
Because
I'm
think
sorry,
about it. He's
Paul.
done way more comedy, dude. Like they never really portrayed him as
All right.
like a fucking legit killer, except for like
So they're
short period of times.
So they're chaining the door as well, right?
Yeah,
so,
but
like,
so what? Kane will come out and rip that fucking chain apart.
Yeah, why? How are you supposed to escape? What are they,
So
magicians
this must
too?
be.
So you have to go.
So
over
this
the
must
top.
be just a pinfall or submission
Well-
right here.
No, you can escape. You can still escape this and win.
But if you're gonna escape, you're gonna have to go over the top. Is kind of what they're doing here, right?
Or,
is
or
why they're binding
bust,
these chains
or
up.
bust the door open, or
Get out any
Or-
means possible. Fuck, I guess.
yeah. I mean, if you plan on escaping it,
Yeah, Big Show just never was like a. He was always
Look
goofy
how-
to me.
and here's the crazy part: look how big JBL is, and he's still standing up to Big Show. I mean, Big Show is big, but like, damn, JBL was he was a towering monster. I think he was, in my opinion, he's not given him enough credit as being like a person who was able to carry a brand all the way through that whole entire time as the champ. Because I think he did it beautifully. He went to 2 WrestleManias, bro.
WrestleMania 20 is when he lost the belt, right? To 21 to Cena.
That's when he
right?
lost it to Cena, yeah.
Yeah. Okay.
It's funny to me. Everyone's taste in that age is like such a JBL mark. You know what I mean?
Yeah.
I
'Cause
love
for
JBL.
me, I was never like, ooh, JBL.
Oh, really?
I
He
think
wasn't
it
your
was.
flavor?
Now that I look back now, it's like I appreciate more of his character.
Maybe when he was
Yeah.
doing the whole like tag
APA?
team, yeah.
The APA
Well,
is
yeah,
what
that-
I remember.
Oh,
him
that's,
for.
Yeah.
yeah. They
But like this whole,
murdered
I
him.
remember when he kind of transitioned into this role where I was like, ugh,
Yeah.
I don't.
I love this. I love this role.
It took a little
I think-
while for this to grow
Oh,
on me, though,
jeez.
because, like I said, I was the casualist of casual fans at this point in 2005. I was kind of out the door. I wasn't really paying attention to it.
Oh, here we go.
Like if
Here we go.
Oh, see,
Dude, first of all, he really took Big Show out right there. Did you see how hard he
Yeah,
hit his
he
legs?
really did. And that's what I loved about Jake. Oh, what is he doing?
He's trying
Oh, he
Trying to-
cut himself.
to. Yeah, he's trying to find a spot where he can grab the top there.
yeah, that's stupid to try to
Yeah.
escape out of the top like that with all the razor wire. You know what I mean? Like,
Yes,
Should have done a missile drop right there.
I do like how they started putting
Oh.
footholes and stuff in the,
oh yeah, like in the Hell in the Cell, they got
Mm-hmm.
like the gimmick, the thing, so you can climb it.
yeah.
I think.
Well, I mean, it makes it safer though.
Yeah.
I'd rather have it that way.
Well, yeah, dude, like my big ass ain't gonna climb no fucking
Yeah, I'm
fence
not climbing
anymore.
no cake.
Yeah, it was
Exactly.
easy when
My
you were a
feet
kid.
can't fit in the fucking. Yeah, what am I gonna do? Grab it, take my fucking shoes off?
That
put
is
my
what happens,
fucking
though.
toe in there?
You're like, oh yeah, I can totally climb this fence. You're like, I haven't done it in like 10 years, but I was also like a kid with small feet.
With small feet.
Yeah, because climbing fences used to be easy, but the thought
Oh
of
yeah,
trying to
JBL
climb a
is
fence
super
now.
bleeding. Look,
Oh,
Oh yeah.
he super sliced himself.
what an idiot!
Yeah, he's up there like, let me cut my arm. Get the blood
Oh,
going
hey.
right away.
Hey, man,
I mean, it's kinda-
brings the essence of believability into it. You know.
I mean, but
Yeah, he's
did
like,
it
I'm gonna go up there and just slice myself with the razor wire, just so they know that if we try to go out this way, oh, he's doing it again. Oh, he's stupid.
Like, what are you doing? Like, you keep
Like,
looking around.
how about instead of running, kick his ass? Like,
Oh,
God.
clothesline,
Uh-oh.
clothesline. Oh,
Yeah, that
I
was
thought he was
not
going for it.
going
I
the
thought
way
he
he
was
thought
going-
it was. That's for sure.
He's so big.
Dude, I think the first time I seen JBL in this character was when I was in Iraq, because they came for a
Oh,
show,
yeah.
Oh, that's right. Yeah,
and he was wearing like a whole hazmat suit with his cowboy hat on top,
yeah.
and he's walking down the ring, and he was a heel at this time too, because I remember he was like taunting the crowd and everything, and like, you know, being a heel. It was hilarious. That was my first time seeing him like that in this
That's
in this
awesome.
character.
and he was always there. Like he
And
was.
that
one
was
of the
around the
bigger ones
same
there.
time. So this must have been
Yeah,
been
this-
after that trip to they made to Iraq, or I think they were in like
Ooh.
Kabul maybe or something. I can't remember.
Yeah, those
Well,
are
here's
always
the
cool
cool
that
part.
they do that.
JBL's the main reason why all them guys was over there,
Pretty
bro.
much, yeah.
That's crazy.
So shout out to you at JBL, man. Shout out to you. I know you listen to us at MACKDOWN Podcast all the time. So shout out to you, JBL. Definitely. And why are you trying to leave?
He's trying to go up again. He's like, I'm going to find a fucking way out of here. But it's like...
Big Show.
Big Show.
How did he start bleeding? What the fuck?
He got thrown into the cage.
Head first into the cage.
I don't think that warranted blood, but, you know.
Yeah, it's fine.
Well,
It's whatever.
It's
nitpicky.
He is
it's
pretty
the early
big.
2000s.
He is pretty big, though.
Oh, damn.
A lot of momentum.
Did a lot of bleeding,
That
though.
is true.
How much bleeding are you doing there, JBL?
Hey, well, back in those days, they used to take fucking shots of alcohol or, you know what I mean, to bleed
Loosen
better.
it up.
Police.
Yeah, because it
Okay.
thins your blood, so you would just fucking bleed more.
Weird.
I know, isn't that weird? They're like, let me bleed out real quick. That's, you know,
Let me bleed out real.
fuck.
Well, and here's my thing. Like, yeah, they're doing it so prematurely in the match. I'm not sure how long this match is, but
Let's
It can't
see.
be that long.
This is the main
Big
event,
Show-
right? So we
Yeah,
got
Big Show's
15
pretty
more minutes.
exhausted. Big Show's pretty exhausted already.
yeah, he's gassed.
So just as a timestamp, just in case, we are at 2 hours, 20 minutes, and 20 seconds, 21, 22.
Etc.
Well, I'm a
Two.
second ahead of you, 26.
Well,
That's your
that's
own
because
damn
you
fault.
paused it when you weren't supposed to pause it.
Ooh,
Oh.
See?
Uh,
He didn't follow the rules.
Nope.
That's okay for all a second away. We don't have any audio, so it's not going to
Yeah,
be.
it's fine.
It works.
Yeah.
It works. Oh, what is he? He's
Oh,
choking him
gonna
out.
Choke him, yeah.
What has he got?
Choking-
Oh, he's got the rope of the
The rope,
turnbuckle.
yeah, from the.
Turnbuckle cover.
Oh.
Yeah, see, Big Show is just like. So, do you think that he missed his time? Like, if he was like 10 years
Oh.
earlier,
Do you see the hole in his head though?
well, he really he got
He really
himself
nicked
good.
himself.
Dude, that was always
Ooh.
crazy because like you would see some people that would just do like little nicks like that would just bleed and gush like crazy, and then you'll get motherfuckers like Hogan that will go from coast to coast. They'll just literally all the way across. Like
That's ridiculous.
it is fucking crazy,
Ooh,
dude.
what
Like
a
you want your
boot.
whole face red, you know? Uh-oh.
Look at
Is
he is
JBL
leaking.
I was gonna say, is JBL bleeding now?
No, Big Show is leaking. Like you just see the blood just pouring out from the hole in his head.
He does look like he got shot.
Yeah, it is just like I mean, hey, maybe that was Hardway, dude. Who knows?
Oh. Oh, that
So that's you should be
on.
dead. Come on. That's it.
Come
That's
on.
the finish. If you get power bombed by Big Show, come on. That's where psychology
he's
runs
too
out.
tired to pin him.
Oh, look at that.
I am bleeding.
Profusely, as Jesse Ventura would say.
He's bleeding profusely,
Profusely. Profusely, McMahon. Oh, damn.
All right, pin him, big ass motherfucker. He's like, I don't want to get down, then I gotta get up. Like, oh.
I think JBL is busted open.
Yeah, he is busted. That ring right now.
I
needs-
seen it.
that ring needs to be tested.
He was doing some business.
Oh, there it is.
Nah, he was before that. Like
was-
when he
yeah.
got booted in the head, he did it. It's crazy because some of them you never see it. You're just like, how in the fuck, dude? I've watched WrestleMania. I've watched WrestleMania 13, Brett versus Austin. Like I don't even know how many times. Specifically looking for where the fuck that shit happens, dude. I can't see it.
When
It's
Brett
probably
starts
when
bleeding?
the camera's off.
The camera's never off him.
When Brett starts bleeding, or when
No, when Stone Cold starts bleeding, because Brett's the one that gigged him. But you never see it. Like, you never fucking see it, dude. That's an art. Just saying.
Shout out to you, Brett.
Shout out to you, Brett. But yeah, yep, he damn sure did the business for him, and I still...
Whoa, who's this?
Oh,
Oh, that's the cabinet.
Oh, they're gonna try to come up and over. No,
oh,
fucking
they're
way.
gonna
Yeah.
cut. They're gonna cut.
Oh.
They're clipping the fucking. This is who? Is that the Basham brothers?
That's the Basham brothers and Orlando Jordan.
Orlando Jordan. Damn, he had potential too, didn't he?
Is this a commissioner of some kind? Who's this
Hold
guy?
on.
That's Teddy
Teddy
Long.
Long,
Yeah,
and
Teddy
I'll tell you what
Long.
he's saying.
Yeah, he's the commissioner.
He's saying tonight.
Oh, I can hear it actually.
Oh, don't get too crazy, AJ.
Yeah, we don't need to know what they say. We could always turn the captions on. I'm sure he's probably going to try to ban them or some shit, but usually when he come out, it's like,
Oh, but see,
you got a tag team match with the Undertaker.
see though, he left that shit in the ring. See.
Oh, see. Okay.
Alright,
Bernie- is that Bernie Mac?
I did put the captions on
It's
there. That's
Orlando
Orlando Jordan.
Like, who the fuck? I only saw the
and
back
he
of
hit
his
him
head.
with the cutters. Clothesline from hell. That's it.
No, that's not it. It's definitely
That's
not it.
He hit him with the tool in the face.
Oh, look at him just dripping blood all over each other.
Oh, Big Show kicked out. Oh my God.
I was going to say, I guess if there's no blood in a barbed wire, that's like today's day and age, you're not seeing blood in hardly any matches. You know what I mean? They'll be like, hey, we're going to do a first blood match, and I don't know how we're going to get by this one, but so you ain't bleeding.
First blood.
Because it's like the Extreme Rules matches. It's the same thing. Like, when's the last time someone bled in WWE?
It's
Not on
been-
purpose.
Yeah, I was gonna say it's
Right.
not been too long. Yeah, people get busted in the nose and stuff.
But I'm talking
And
like
they fixed
that.
it. Oh, last time somebody bled in the WWE, that would be oh my God, what is his name?
Look at how much blood. Look. Oh,
Give me a second.
they fucking would.
The Warzone in NXT? Is that the one you're thinking of?
Dude, it's crazy because like this right here, I think blood was a big reason why this shit got. I'm not gonna say wrestling got popular, but they always say that blood equals green or red equals green. You know what I mean? Blood equals money and ratings, which is weird. It's like all these bloodthirsty people running around fucking.
Well, it's almost like when you are watching those like competition shows where people are like, I'm gonna throw these chainsaws and blah blah blah. Like people are like, oh, it was thrilling because you actually didn't die. But then if someone does die, you're like, oh, I didn't want to see that.
You're like, that was too much. Yeah.
Dude, people used to watch people get killed just for fun.
Yeah, back in the day, man, the gladiators. They'd watch them
Humans
get
are-
eaten by fucking tigers and lions and shit.
Dude, even
So
before that.
so the answer to that question, Rich Holland was the last time you saw blood on WWE television. When he got kicked by fucking Ricochet.
Well, I'm not saying like last time we seen blood anywhere. I'm just saying like last time
oh,
we seen.
look,
like
there
it's
it
on
is.
purpose, like
yeah,
part of the.
yeah. Last time we seen someone bleed, like gig themselves, or which I don't think they're
Oh,
allowed
he
to.
dropped the bolt cutters.
That was not supposed to happen.
Oh, he wasn't supposed to do that.
Now they got to figure out a different ending.
Oh.
Or was it supposed to happen?
No, I think he was supposed to cut that big one
He's
too.
supposed to cut the big one first before he
Oh.
dropped the bolt cutter.
Yeah, now it's still all
Well,
connected and up there.
Is it? It looks like the razor. I thought he cut the razor
little
wire
one.
first.
He,
The
he
little-
cut one. He only cut one.
he only
didn't
cut
get
one?
it all.
Damn.
It looked like he was trying to reset and lost his footing and
Yeah.
just fucking.
How is that turnbuckle not broken right there with like I don't know?
Look at it. It's
800
touching.
fucking pounds.
It's touching
Oh, get
the
down from there, guys.
bottom
Figure out a
turn.
new
Oh,
Oh,
See.
Dude. That fucker's bent. It's got to be bent.
dude, it looks like the top rope is touching the middle rope.
Well,
a lot of
the
weight right there.
buckles are for sure.
I mean, JBL's got to be 300 pounds right here, right?
Yeah.
Big Show's
Easily.
probably like 400 something pounds.
Oh, why are they walking to the middle of the ring?
Dude,
Oh, shit.
this is. They're gonna break the fucking. Do they break the ropes? Do you remember?
Yeah, I remember exactly what happened. Oh yeah, look, see, yeah. He's like, no, go back, go back, go back.
this is so anticlimactic. Like, okay, guys, you've been.
Uh-oh.
They're trying to figure out what they're gonna do because JBL dropped the goddamn.
Oh!
Oh, through the fucking ring he goes.
Damn.
Okay.
So that's why they were standing up there.
Oh God, Big Show.
Oh.
You're drooling everywhere.
That's why they
Oh.
were standing up there so long, waiting for the dudes to prep the ring underneath, probably for the
Yeah,
collapse.
but still.
Trap
Big Show's
doors.
going
Yeah.
over?
Dude, Big Show, you got to fucking wipe your mouth.
Oh.
that shit.
Ooh.
Oh, damn.
You okay over there?
Oh, come on, bro.
He wiped it? No!
And it's
It's
still
still
just
there.
drooling. He's like Shrek for real, dude. Jesus Christ.
Oh my god! What is he doing? He's gonna do a moonsault. Watch.
Oh my
You're gonna
God.
kill him.
No.
Yeah, he's gonna do a moonsault all the way
No.
through. No, I'm kidding. I'm so kidding.
What is he doing?
I don't
He's walking to the other corner.
He's like, I'm just going to get down from right here.
There you go, buddy.
Come on, you big goof.
Oh, he's like, can I step here?
Oh my god!
Wow, that was the wow.
Without sound, this is very
Yeah.
interesting to watch.
Yeah.
You're like, what the fuck? He just went through the.
Yeah.
So if you can, I wish you can put audio in because you need to hear what happens.
Well, I can't, though. That's
Can you put audio just into you guys' ears so you can hear what happens?
I can, but...
Will it be on the podcast?
No.
Okay, so you should, so you can hear what happens because this is the most important part of the match.
Why don't you
So
just
if you-
reenact it for
Yeah,
us when it
reenact it.
happens?
Okay, so right now Big Show is
did he break
ripping.
it? He broke
He's
it.
ripping the cage off. He's ripping the shit off, right? He's throwing it
impressive.
down.
Must be aluminium.
He is now taking. Look at that Big Show with his large ass fingers.
Where's the cabinet? Where are they at? Where's Jordan?
No,
Where's fucking...
there's nobody.
Yeah, they were.
Big Show's just going to win
There's
this
nobody.
match?
There's nobody. Here it goes. So
And-
Big Show is like, stop celebrating, just go. There it is. The bell just rang. The bell just rang right there.
Oh, because what
And-
was it? The time
and now
limit?
Big Show. And now Big Show.
Was there a time limit?
No.
He
He
escaped.
escaped.
Oh, okay.
And the announcer says, and still WWE champion JBL, because JBL crawled out of the bottom of the ring.
Hilarious.
Oh my God.
And Big Show's
Oh,
pissed.
okay. That's
That's
All right.
why this is one of my favorite JBL
All right.
matches ever.
clever, dude.
Yeah.
I like that.
Yeah.
That's clever.
Trick ending. And they don't even
Motherfucker.
have JBL
See?
on camera at all the whole time it's
Not
happening.
at all.
And that's why the Big Show to me is a goof because of shit like that. Like he always gets booked in that fucking role right there where he just makes himself look goofy.
That was great.
Come on, that's not a great ending.
That is a great ending.
Pat Patterson.
That
thank
right
you.
there
God
just
bless
redeemed
you,
the whole
Pat.
match.
Yeah.
I feel like.
God bless you, Pat. Pat Patterson, right there. Oh yeah, Big Show's not happy. Big Show's like, JBL's like, I won. Leave me alone.
Wait, did he crawl out from underneath the apron basically?
Yeah, he
he
got
got from
hilarious.
through the ring
That's
and
hilarious,
just crawled out of the ring.
dude. That's brilliant, dude.
Well,
That's
Brilliant.
Well, technically, he was already out of the ring when he went through.
But
the
you
ring,
gotta go.
too.
But you
You
gotta
gotta
go
get
to
down on the
floor.
mat. Yep.
You gotta
Yeah.
get on the mat.
Yep.
Hopefully, you have to touch the other side of the floor. Yeah.
Yeah, he was on the mat underneath the ring.
Right. Well, he has to touch the outside of the ring, though.
Yeah.
He
Yeah,
was
it's gotta
still
be, like,
technically
out.
in the ring.
Yeah.
So they're going to show the replay right now. So JBL gets
Oh.
destroyed. And then look.
there it is.
Look,
That's
there
it,
it
right
is.
there.
And look when the referee comes around.
Look at him. He's like, oh, that's it. He's
That's
like,
it.
there he is. He's out.
Winner, chicken dinner. Hilarious.
Oh, here
And
comes the
now
cabinet.
here comes
Okay.
the cabinet.
Yeah, because
Yeah,
the
there you
match is
go.
over. So okay.
Yeah, of course. She said, is that Bernie Mac?
Listen, I only saw him from the back. I didn't see his face. It just
Hilarious. Shout out to you, Bernie Mac.
looked like it.
America.
Bernie Mac. I miss Bernie Mac.
He thinks I'm a Lionel Jordan.
Wow. That was a
So-
great ending, AJ. So thank you for that. Because
Yes.
this is one I
That-
have not ever seen.
And then here comes Batista,
Oh damn!
because Batista won the Royal Rumble. So this was the whole purpose
Oh.
of this damn...
God, did he kill that guy? Jesus.
Yeah, he definitely did. Oh, Orlando. Oh, watch the hole. Okay, good God.
Oh, could you imagine? So Batista's pretty much on his rise right here. I mean,
Yeah.
character-wise, right? Like, he's about to win the world title from Hunter.
Right.
Seeing Batista with hair is like seeing you with hair.
Oh, it's weird, right?
Yeah, it's like, oh.
Yeah. It's like, oh, he did have hair
Yeah,
at one
weird.
point.
Oh, Batista did his little move in the ring, and it's like it knocked JBL down in the fucking.
Dude, he is bleeding.
Yeah,
Jesus.
JBL is done. Oh, look who it is.
Oh,
Oh,
there he
come
is,
on,
of
and his
course.
It's the
shorts.
because
Hogan
he's
must
the number one
pose.
contender.
Hogan must pose.
He's like, look, man, I'm bleeding. I just got fucking kicked the shit out. We live.
So wait, he's the number one contender as the United States champion right here? Is
Yeah,
he the
because
U.S.
there was
champion?
a tournament on SmackDown for whoever. If Batista, damn. If
Oh.
Batista,
Knock the fucking dude. Jesus Christ.
Jesus Christ, like all those people
Wow.
are probably dead in the front. Look, that guy's out. Look
Like-
at him in the front row. The dude is out, yo.
He is out. John Cena should give him his fucking sweatband. You know what I mean? Like, here, bro. Here's for your blood.
John Cena. I think when I quit liking him was when he went from like ruthless aggression and that guy, and then he turned into fucking this rapper like from New York apparently, because he's all of a sudden now he's from New York when he talks like he's a you know what I mean?
Yeah.
It's like, what the fuck, dude? What just happened? You just automatically went from you're the fucking ruthless aggression guy to, hey, I'm from New York and this is how I talk now. And it's like, the fuck, man? Get out of here. And then he turned into a soldier. Like, what the fuck are you, bro?
I wonder if Batista ever regrets his belly button tattoo.
Oh,
Yes,
okay. So
I think he said
what
yes.
it is? So what it is JBL and
JBL. Someone get him some
John Cena were already going to fight at WrestleMania. So Batista was either going to make it a triple threat match or take on
Hunter.
Yeah,
Yeah, because they're still building that story on the other side.
right. So what eventually is going to happen is John's going to drop the United States title to Orlando Jordan, who's then going to win the title, who's going to hold it all the way to SummerSlam, and then lose it to Chris Benoit in like 5 seconds.
JBL has just become the afterthought. Because what happened? You only remember what? The last thing you see. And the
John
last thing
Cena.
we just seen was John Cena and Batista right there.
They're
So
playing-
JBL was the afterthought.
Who were both going to be your winners at WrestleMania.
Like, how about
Yeah.
don't leave JBL out there bleeding to death? Like, get the man some help.
It's like, goddamn.
Yeah.
Well,
So
that
yes,
was
that is
good.
the reason why I wanted that match, because that's one of my favorite JBL matches. Best ending.
That was
As far as
great.
the
I'm not
match.
going to lie.
Yeah, that was a
good.
really good way to finish the match.
After seeing that now, I remember it like sparked a memory where it's like, oh yeah, okay. But I'd never watched the match.
I've literally never have as well.
Well, that was great. Well, hey, do you guys want to go ahead and pick the one for next week then right away, and then
Yeah, there's no more for me in there.
Yeah, I was
No,
thinking
you're
that as
done.
well.
Good.
No,
you're out.
Well, Mike,
And
you
then-
haven't
and
picked
then I
yet.
got
You wanna-
COVID.
I did pick.
Oh, you did?
Yeah,
Oh,
because
okay.
the first one Mr. B picked, but
But
then
it was
it
bullshit.
was bullshit. So
Okay.
then I picked the other one. So we'll just go in a circle.
Good luck.
So here we go.
Here we go, Mr. B. He's picking now. Unrolling, unraveling.
This one's really wadded up good.
Nice.
Put a fifth one in there too. No, I'm
Liar.
kidding. I'm so kidding.
Oh, okay. NXT Takeover.
Yeah, it is.
Wow.
American Alpha versus the Revival.
That's
There
what
you
I
go.
thought it said, but I
There
was
you
like
go.
trying to make sure.
That's it. That's the one. All right, so that's NXT Takeover. I think Dallas, if I'm not mistaken.
Nice. All right. Well, there you
That-
go, folks, for next week. NXT Takeover, American Alpha versus the Revival.
Just a hint, man. A lot of mine are going to be tag team matches, just so you know. So, that's
Well, I do have a ladder match in there.
Oh, well, he just
Oh.
just don't know
Well,
which one, but
that's
it's in
going to
there.
happen. Well, stay tuned, folks. When
I'm
that
still
one gets
sad none
drawn.
of mine have gotten picked. I'm like,
Yeah, me too. No.
Yeah, that's like I know
the AJ
AJ.
Mike show.
Yeah.
Fuck.
My
Well,
bad, y'all. My bad.
I got my own yard over here, just so you know.
AJ over there just going through his like WrestleMania 2021
I am like
programs and shit.
29 book.
You
I
look-
was going through it.
God.
Going through it because I forgot that Theodore Long signed this book.
Nice.
Oh, wow.
Player. He it's a funny story, and I really don't want to go into a story about my ex. So we'll just.
Well, here,
great.
speaking of, let's get
But
into
look at
the
that.
week.
Check
Yeah.
that out.
There it is right there. Teddy
Aw.
Long. He's a
Teddy.
fucking hey man, he's a legend, dude, really. I mean for
He
real.
really is. You know, shout out
He's
to Teddy
done
Long,
a
man. Hall
lot
of
of
Famer.
shit, man. Yeah, dude.
It's like a
And
yearbook.
back
That's
of the,
so cute.
Back of this has all the Hall of Fames too. Like, this is a great book. I know you guys don't really come over and open this thing up much because it just sits
Well,
there.
you don't have it
That's a-
really. Well, you have it displayed now.
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 He's like, this has been on my coffee table since you've known me.
It has been. It's great. It's great.
It is. It's
Well,
great.
hey,
class.
what also is great is we actually had a pretty good
This
week of
week.
wrestling, y'all.
Yeah, man.
I was gonna say
Speaking of
I
news.
was entertained. I was, you know, we got some big matches coming up here pretty soon that I personally didn't think was gonna happen. Starting off with Raw.
Mm-hmm.
So Bobby Lashley, just to cap it off, he won the Fatal 4-Way. So
damn
we
sure
are now
did.
going to get Bobby versus Brock, man, which is awesome because that's the match that he's been wanting since he came back. And by the way, this has never happened before.
And it's not in Saudi Arabia, bro. It's
Yeah,
here.
it's here.
Fresh American soil. Thank
Royal
you. God
Rumble,
bless
dude. It's a big
America.
deal, dude.
It's
Yeah.
a big right. It's a big deal too.
That's gonna make it very entertaining.
Yeah,
I mean,
Yeah, because
so
we'll get
first-
to see it and not be at work.
true. And I think it's on Saturday too.
Yeah,
Is
it's
it?
Saturday.
The Rumble's on a Saturday this year.
Wow.
Oh, guess where? Fresh out of COVID jail.
Yeah. Yeah. Don't cough too. Don't laugh too hard.
I know, right? Yeah, I still got that third lung, like that mass.
Well, I'm
Just
glad
saying.
Bobby Lashley's getting his opportunity.
Yeah, dude. I've been excited for this. I know that we were thinking it was going to be Big E, and I'm super glad that it wasn't, to be honest with you.
So, you know what?
But I love Big E, don't get me wrong. But I just, in this story right now that they're telling, he doesn't really fit.
So let me ask you: do you think Roman actually was out for real, or do you think that this whole thing was a part of getting Brock and Bobby a match together?
No, I think he was out for real.
And then so
You
do you,
can't-
so this is like a happy accident then that basically has brought this to fruition essentially.
Which is
you know what
great. I mean, kudos to WWE if that's the case. You
Yeah.
know what I mean?
Yeah,
And
you
I
could-
even
you-
love how Roman said, too, he's like, God damn, I'm gone for a week and it all just falls apart, I guess. Like,
yeah.
Yeah, right.
We'll get to that later,
Yeah,
though.
we will.
But yeah, so, I'm excited about Bobby and Brock, man. This is like one of those mega heavyweight battles, you know what I mean?
Yeah, and it's going to
So-
be fun to watch them fight because we have never have seen that.
We've never seen it, so
Well, here we go.
Hell yeah.
All right.
my pick is
Hey,
Brock,
that was-
just so you know.
Any other takeaways from Raw this week? I mean, you got Beth back, so shout out to you, Phoenix,
I
the
th-
BP.
Yeah, I was gonna say Beth Phoenix and Edge. They're gonna do their they're gonna have their intergender tag match against Maurice and Miz.
Yep.
That whole
Yeah.
thing's happening.
That was a whole good. That whole thing was pretty good too.
Yeah.
in the
Maurice
ring.
is like, I would slap her right in her face.
and then boom, here
And
she
bam,
comes.
here comes the music.
And then he like Miz accepts the tag team match, and then Maurice starts freaking out like,
Yeah.
"What? I can't do that. I'm not gonna fight her."
Yeah, yeah.
So
That's gonna be
funny.
great. I really wish it was her and Natty, man. One run real quick from
Well,
all the way to
They might
Mania.
still go
It
there.
might happen.
You know?
Hopefully they'll do that and get the prestige of the women's tags
This
a
might
little
just-
bit.
Yeah.
Because there's literally zero prestige in those belts. Zero, dude.
This just
Fucking-
might be a way to reintroduce Beth. You know.
I think that
Let's
would be
tag
cool.
team.
Have her come back, maybe get a WWE title run. I mean, that'd be cool. Like her and Charlotte at Mania would be fucking. I mean, that's a match I don't think anybody wants to see that until they see it. It's like a PB&J or a salad. You don't know you
Oh.
want it until you're eating, and then you're like, God damn, you know what? How come I
Like,
don't
that's
eat these
so-
more
Not
often, man?
together. Not
That's
together.
bad.
Yeah,
That's
not at the
disgusting,
same time.
bro.
Definitely not at the same time.
Like, what the fuck?
But hey, man, weirder things have happened, you know.
I don't know, with this whole
Um,
COVID shit of not being able to smell and taste, it might be the best shit I've ever eaten in my life. Look at you.
See, you never know, man. Vitamins, they will also.
Vitamins.
But hey, so after that, I think there's going to be a triple threat for the number one contendership for the Raw Women's title. I think it's going to be Bianca, Liv, and Doudrop. Yeah. I'm not going because I disparage.
make
I
it a
just
fatal
hate the
four-way.
fucking name, dude.
Yeah.
I love Piper. I just hate Doudrop.
Just make it a fatal 4-way, sure.
That might be what
Have-
happens. Who knows? I mean, that would be a
have
cool
Bianca
match for
pick up-
Rumble. You know what I mean?
Have Bianca pick up all three of them girls.
Stop it. She ain't that
Uh-huh.
strong.
That's what they're trying to
No.
do.
She ain't that strong, bro.
No.
She can pick
And
up
when
two
she-
of them.
And when she breaks her back,
Yeah,
trying
but
to
she
do
shouldn't
that.
fucking have to. Like, stop it already.
hey,
God.
Brock didn't.
That's your favorite
Brock
thing, Kimmy.
didn't have
Just-
to do.
Just picking
Brock
up
didn't
bitches.
have to do a shooting star press at WrestleMania. He didn't have to do that. Brock didn't have to.
No, but just
What?
think, if he would have hit that shit, just think about how iconic that would have. I mean, it still is iconic. Don't get me wrong, but I mean, that was going to be the finish. That was it.
We already know how I finished.
He did a shooting star headbutt, bro.
Shooting star headbutt.
But outside of that, dude, I don't have anything else for Raw. If you guys have anything else,
No.
We'll leave it in the comments, or we can move on.
Yeah, because, I mean, RK Bro, they're kind of doing really just
Nothing.
things here and there.
Yeah.
You know, Riddle's all over the fucking place. And,
Yeah, the original
NXT
Shaman was
and
supposed to be
whatnot.
Jeff Hardy, from what I heard.
oh, well, that wouldn't have made sense.
Yeah.
Riddle makes way more sense because they were the 420 click in fucking Impact. They were doing they were doing that 70s show style promos where the camera was just spinning around them as they were just kind of sitting in a room all smoky and shit.
Yep.
The little rascals. But yeah, so I mean, if we don't have anything else from Raw, we can jump right into that.
NXT it is, baby. Baby, baby.
Well, NXT.
And new.
Yeah, I was gonna say, well, Riddle of course was in the triple threat match. Or not the triple threat. I'm sorry, the 6-man tag match.
Man.
I always call that the triple threat. I don't know why. It just
Because
always
it's
in my brain
three,
just goes straight.
three
to triple threat.
entities.
Three
There's too many
entities.
threes.
The
the
6-man
only
tag match. Yeah.
The only thing you should be able to take away from NXT, minus all the other nonsense of NXT, is and new. Yeah, that's it. That's all NXT was, and new. And then I would add the word disappointment.
They're
at the end
shitting
of
all
it,
over
but
NXT right now, dude. I
but-
fucking hate it. Like the
but-
black and gold. Like they're just spitting in the face of everything that Triple H built. Like, and they just completely came in and just destroyed the empire that was about to be before it ever was.
Fired everybody, just like, fuck it.
Dude, yeah. Well, not to mention, like, everybody's super green, and I get it. You know, they want fresh new faces and shit, and, you know, they want to go a different direction, which cool. But
So that's why Samoa Joe is gone. That's why William Regal's
like,
gone.
you're not going to keep
That's
Samoa
why
Joe around
Road
to even be
Dogg
like a
is gone.
producer.
So when is Sean gone yet?
I mean, not yet, but that's kind of the next thing on the docket, right? I mean, he would be the last one. He would
Could
be
you imagine if
really
they
the
all
last
go to
of Triple H's hires.
What if they all just go to AEW and be like, Vince, you've lost your mind, so we're here to take
Dude,
you
I'm telling
out.
you right now, if that happened, wrestling would be the greatest fucking thing going on television.
Triple H just needs to start his own brand.
Triple H, if he left and went to AEW with Shawn, all the fucking people there that came from NXT would all click with him, dude, and they would have a fucking invasion storyline, and it would be a legit one. You know what I mean?
Yeah, we planned this from the beginning. We knew what was going to happen over there.
Would that be
we
crazy?
Knew.
Would it really, like, that this whole time it's been a work for everybody around the world? Like, hey, Khan, let's link up here. This
Yeah,
coming from McMahon.
I mean, if they
and
did that,
we'll
that would
have
be brilliant.
we'll have a bunch of our wrestlers, pretty much be your wrestlers, and then
What if-
we'll
and
have
what
an
if Vince
invasion.
told
Yeah,
him to
keep
go do it?
kayfabe. Just
That
keep
would
the
be
kayfabe.
awesome. I would like that.
They could go
And
work
what
and do that.
And here's the funny
But I
part,
really
Vince will
don't see that
probably tell
happening,
him-
though, either.
No.
In my opinion, he'll probably have Vince's blessing. Vince will be like, yeah, well, you know what? We need this competition. Let's stir it up. How about this? We start our own war, and we control the whole damn thing. We control the whole damn thing. We'll work the biggest work ever. You want a real Monday Night War? We're going to give you a real Monday Night War.
It wouldn't be Monday
But-
Night War, though.
It would, dude. You know how much money they would be making if you, God forbid, Roman Reigns walks out and smacks Hangman Page in the face. Nah, screw that. Screw that. Let me take it all back. We win. What if Britt Baker shows up at the Royal fucking Rumble? Are you kidding me? Are you? And they won't let her in the ring. You know what I mean, or something like that. Security's like, no. And then Charlotte's, because Charlotte's in the Rumble.
Yeah.
Okay?
Yep, she is.
So what happens if Charlotte's standing there in the Rumble and the next opponent come out and it's Brit, and they're like, no music, and then you hear DM, and are you crazy?
No, you know what you're actually going to hear? You can look, but you can't touch.
Yep, that's exactly it. Oh!
Fucking Bellas.
I can't wait, bro.
Oh,
Love me
fuck
some
that.
Nikki Bella.
Fuck them.
Love me some Nikki Bella.
Come on, man. Overrated.
I know
Bree
the
is-
first time
Bree is
AJ and I
scary.
really hung out, he was talking about the Bellas.
Yeah.
I'm sorry. We'll get to that in just a second, but
No, here's the deal. The reason why I like Nikki Bella, not Bree. Bree is up there with Nia. You know, she's the hurt machine. Because weren't we there live when she damn near killed Liv?
yep, kicked her right in the face.
Kicked her in the face.
Knocked her the fuck out.
I'm sorry. I'm sorry. Because I have pictures of it. Like, Oh man, I'm gonna send these pictures to you, Kimmy. You're gonna have to put this up for this episode in some way, shape, or form on social media, just because I have the picture of her kicking her in the face from the audience. That's how bad it was. But
Like, oh, is
Nikki,
she okay?
Nikki Bella. Only reason why I give it to her is because you got to remember, I like character-based wrestlers. You don't have to be the best wrestler in the business to get, in my opinion, my respect. As long as you respect the business. Nikki always respect the business, first of all. She ain't never disrespected because she knew that's what put her on the fucking map, WWE. So she never shitted on it. And she protected it. And not to mention, she wasn't hurting people. She was an annoying heel. She was like the Miz. She was an annoying ass. Every time Nikki came out, people were like, oh, the Bella Army and stuff. I get it. You know, they had their fans. And they did do some good shit. But overall, Nikki Bella, the heel, Nikki Bella... Please, I'll take that Nikki Bella any day of the week, bro.
Are you sure it was that, or are you sure it wasn't because she was John Cena's girlfriend?
No, not at all.
Ooh.
That had nothing
He
to
wants
do with
to
That
be
it.
had
John
nothing
Cena.
to do with
It was
that.
nothing
that
to
had
do with
nothing
it.
to do with that, 'cause
Nothing.
that was-
They weren't dating. She wasn't shit. They start dating. She wins the championship.
Dude,
Sorry,
I
it just seems a
mean-
little sketch. You know what I mean?
here's the deal. They should have been the first tag team champions, in my opinion. If any team should have been the first tag team champions, they should have. Is the Twin Magic?
Yeah.
Fucking
One can't
Twin
wrestle,
Magic,
and the other
bro.
one can't wrestle either. It's weird.
So who won the tag match? The triple threat. Triple threat. See, I did
See?
it too.
See?
I did it too. Fuck you.
Every
Fuck
time you gotta-
Inception. God damn it.
So
It's like you
Um,
gotta put like a quarter in the machine every time you say triple threat. Like, oh shit, I said it. There it is.
just like Bryan Danielson and all that shit. Okay.
Yeah, Brian.
So who won that? I think RK Bro or God damn it.
Yes. No.
Yeah,
Everybody
RK
knows
Bro
the
won the
Riddle.
match. Well, Riddle won the match. I mean, he was the one that got the 1-2-3.
Right.
But yeah, so they won the match.
So you think Walter's coming over, bro?
That's kind of what they're making it seem like.
mean, 'cause he left
Oh no,
NXT.
no, I'm sorry, he is because he's wrestling his last match, his goodbye match
Yeah.
on.
Okay.
On
I was going to
UK.
say, I thought I read something that he was going to be actually
Yeah.
making the transition to NXT, which, dude, that's so cool because he was one that was like, I'm not coming over here. I'm not coming to America. I'm comfortable being here.
They
I'm not
probably
leaving.
gave him a lot of money, bro.
Probably. And he's a great character, dude. Oh, man. He's got
Oh,
Vince loves characters just like that, dude. He's a big fucking just country swole. You know what I mean? He's
I
And he's
hope
a
they
foreigner.
don't like fuck up his entrance and shit because they really do like that. Well,
Yeah.
I
Well,
know
here-
that that's with him and the team and stuff, but
And here's the deal: he's a foreigner. Vince loves the foreigner heel. You know what I mean? He can work
Yeah.
that, especially up against Braun Breaker, All-American Braun versus this big old.
Dude, those guys will
German.
have killer matches, dude.
Yeah.
I mean, if that's the direction they're going, like I'll be interested in that. You know, like I like that Braun's the champion, but it just depends on where they go. Like, what do they do next now? Like, they got to just feed him people and feed him and feed him and feed him.
and that's
You know
probably
what I
why
mean?
they're bringing Walter over so he has a legit competition.
Well, make Walter like the boss. Like have Braun go through a few dudes, and then Walter's
Right.
building, and then
Yes.
finally they have this mega head to head where it's like, okay, here we go.
Totally.
You know what I mean? Like build the story and tell it. We'll see. I mean, we'll see. I'll keep an open mind, but so far NXT has just been extremely underwhelming.
Speaking of underwhelming, what about the false advertisement of AJ Styles
Yeah.
and your boy Waller?
Yeah, dude. Because didn't they announce that for the show, right? Or am I
He
just?
challenged him the week before. He said, "I'll see you next week live in your. You want to come to Raw?
Why
Then
even-
I'll come to your house."
I even remember seeing it on those little things that pop up that have the pictures of each
Yeah.
person. Yeah.
And they had it advertised, but then they come out and Waller's not even dressed. AJ's cutting a promo, and he's like, I've never been to NXT, blah blah blah. And then Waller comes out, and they're like, well, how about next week at the fucking main event on
Yeah.
Wednesday night? And it's like, wait,
Well,
what?
because AJ was even like, I'm in my gear, blah blah blah, like almost
Yeah.
making it seem like I'm here to fight.
Like, I'm here. What do you want to do?
Right.
But it's almost like, but it was already advertised. I thought to
So
be,
I guess it's just
I don't
AJ
know.
on NXT, not in a match.
Well, I thought it had to.
But
you
they
know,
had the
graphic
picture of
with
them
both
two
of them.
together. Yeah, so they're like, oh, they're gonna talk to one another.
that's dumb.
Okay,
That's
thank
ridiculous.
you. Anyway,
But yeah, I was bummed because I was like, who knows? Maybe, AJ putting on a match in NXT would be kind of cool to see, no matter who the opponent is, because I'm not very fond of Waller at this point. So,
yeah,
not in the sense of like I don't like his, he's a bad guy or whatever. I just don't like his character. Like it doesn't make sense.
Well,
He's a boxer,
just-
but he's not. Like, he does these weird high fly moves when they don't make sense. Like, I don't get it. Maybe he's got room to grow. He's a good talker. We'll just say that.
Maybe he's unhooked. Ha! Get it? Unhooked.
Maybe. But yeah, outside of that, Carmelo Hayes unified the North American and Cruiserweight titles.
Good job for him.
It's a cool win.
Yeah, whatever.
The only other double champion in NXT history was Keith Lee.
Oh,
That's not true.
haircut.
What?
That's not true.
Oh, who was the dual champion in NXT besides those two?
Adam Cole.
No, he wasn't.
He had the United States the North American Championship and the Tag Team Championship, and he won them on the same night.
Yeah, but that's an interim though. That doesn't really count.
Oh,
He just stepped in. He just stepped in for the already tag team champions and played his part and was an interim champion. Because as soon as Bobby Fish came back, guess what? Oh no, it wasn't even Bobby Fish. It was fucking Roderick Strong. They brought Roddy in to be the tag team to form that tag team. AJ looking goofy over there, like he forgot what we were talking about.
No, I'm just looking at you, and I'll take the glasses off so I don't have to.
So when did he win the tag team titles? They didn't win the tag team titles. He helped defend the tag team titles.
Right, because as
he didn't win shit.
As the group Undisputed Era, he was allowed to sub in.
He did one time.
He was allowed to sub in as the tag team champion. So he technically, it's the same thing when Owen and Bulldog and Yoko. You remember that?
Yeah, but here's the thing, dude. Here's the thing. I just watched this shit. Just believe it or not. So whenever Adam Cole came out, he only had the North American title. Kyle O'Reilly had both the tag belts. So I'm just saying.
Anyway,
I'm just saying. It's
let's
granular.
Let's not get too far off of the weeds.
But yeah. Yes, you're right. Let's get back on track. But yes, he's the only other double champion since Keith Lee.
Double.
Oh my God! There you go. Just
Double champion.
Just shit him. Yeah. So one of three. I get it.
And then Mandy retained, which who
Whatever.
cares? That match sucked. The ending sucked. Everything. It was not good.
It wasn't as good as JBL crawling out of the fucking bottom of the ring,
No.
bro.
That was
great.
clever.
I love that.
Yeah.
I'm glad I've never seen that and didn't know that because that was good.
That was clever because I was like, well, wait, what's about to happen? Big Show about to get attacked? Or because I know he doesn't win the title right here. He can't. It's too close to Mania.
Anyway.
But anyway, that's all I had for NXT. I'm kind of almost out the door on NXT at this point. So
We're watching for
Well, how about
points.
I watch it
Well,
just
how-
because I have to for fantasy points.
Well, how about you
AEW?
jump in the door to TBS, where we have a new
Let's do it.
TBS champion,
Yep.
the one, the only, the diversity of the university with my karate.
Hiya, chop, chop, chop.
Give it up for Jay Carhill, everybody. Give
Yeah,
that.
good job, Jade.
Yeah.
Hey, I will disagree with Tony Khan where he said this is the biggest build since Goldberg. I mean, it's or the most dominant, I should say, build since Goldberg.
Yeah,
but
like what?
Tony,
mean-
Tony, here's the deal.
Goldberg was over 179 wins before he lost. I'm just saying.
And here's the crazy part. I love you, Tony Khan. You're putting on some good wrestling programming. You have the talent that's going out there to do it. It's great. But if you can just do me one favor, I think Chris Jericho said it best by just shutting the hell up.
Dude,
Like,
there's no need for comparison. There's just
No.
no need for comparison. Like you
And
don't
he's constantly doing it.
constantly.
Yeah,
It's
just
like
be your
quit
first.
it. Yeah,
How
dude.
about you be your first? How about
Yeah.
how about this? Jade Carhill hasn't been as dominant since Jade Carhill came the day she signed on the dotted line of contract.
Exactly. Like don't even
You know what I
compare
mean?
shit to
I
WWE.
thought she was dominant the day she signed. Look at her now.
Yeah, dude. And I think this is great for her because it's a singles championship. It's going to allow her to build. It's going to allow her to stay strong. You know what I mean? And then she can also turn into that chicken shit heel, which everybody's going to hate even more because she's so big, so much
Yeah.
bigger than
No,
all the girls.
no, check
like she
this
doesn't
out.
have
Yes.
to do that, but she's going to.
You're right.
And it's going to build more and more heat.
Now everybody's gonna try to sit there and say, "Oh, now look, they got their copycat Charlotte. They got
Fine.
their You know what I mean? Whatever.
Fine,
So
yeah.
what? I will be. You call me a copycat Stone Cold Steve Austin, and I can walk around and show that I'm going to do everything Stone Cold could do and better. Then guess what? Stone Cold's a copycat of me. Screw
Well,
that.
and I don't think she's a copycat. I just feel
Yeah.
like, and I think maybe what they're saying is character development wise, they're gonna keep Jade
On the
up
top.
on this upper echelon
Mm-hmm.
along
Good.
with Charlotte, where they're just gonna dominate, and that's great. You need those.
Yeah, you do.
Because now someone from the underground that comes up tries to knock the motherfucker off the pedestal, and you get behind that person. You know what I mean?
Definitely.
Yeah, and
See,
they're-
You know?
see the
Red
way I look at
Velvet,
it.
fucking Ruby. You know what I mean? Tony Storm
See
when
the-
she comes in.
See the way I look at it, honestly, if you're gonna do Jade to Charlotte, you got to do Britt to Becky.
That's fine.
It's the
we
same.
don't need the comparison.
But yeah, it doesn't need to be it, and that's just basically card like position placement. Like
position.
card,
That's what I'm talking
Yeah,
about. That's
yeah.
what I'm talking about.
that's it. That's
They're
the only
both-
thing you can pair them on.
Yeah.
That's it, and that's exactly where it's at. But I would love to see a Britt Baker try to jump and go into the Royal Rumble real quick, some
No
crap
way.
like that. Could you imagine?
No, I'd hate that.
It won't happen.
Oh, no, of course
They
never.
would ruin her just like they've ruined literally every single fucking talent that's come in the
No,
last
no. I mean,
like,
as far as
8
like
years.
she tried to like sneak in there,
Kind of like a
in like an invasion type of deal.
yeah.
Yeah.
That would be kind of funny though, because once you're talent on like another show, like just imagine you're like, well, I'm still a fan. I like want to go to WrestleMania, but I can't because if I show up there,
There was a
Britt
dude that got
was at
legit
WrestleMania?
fired because of that shit. There was a dude that got fired from WWE because he took his son to an Impact show.
Yeah, that was.
And
that
he
was
was
from
just
the
sitting in the
Highlanders.
crowd. Yeah, the
He
Highlanders.
was one of the Highlanders, but
Yeah.
he already said he was on the outs with the WWE anyway. But because remember, what's his name?
Yeah, but still, you should be able to take your kid to a fucking
but you-
wrestling
yeah.
show. man.
yeah, it's like
You know what
That's
I mean?
why.
Like,
That's
fuck
why they
that.
hang out backstage. You know how many times Britt's been backstage at WWE? Bro?
All the and vice versa.
Yeah,
Vice versa.
Adam.
You know how much Charlotte's backstage there? I bet Charlotte and Andrade are backstage, back and forth.
yeah. I'm saying just like as a fan.
Yeah. But
Anyway,
yeah, they,
you don't know.
they put him on camera, and fucking WWE got wind of it, and they fired him because he was on somebody else's programming. It's like, fuck off, dude. You can still be a real human being too.
Like, yeah, I want to go enjoy a wrestling show with my kid. Wow, I'm an asshole.
But yeah,
Anyway,
outside of that,
Hangman and Bryan Danielson.
bloodbath, dude. Straight up.
Bloody sandwich.
I know AJ, you didn't really see it because he was down and out, but
I was a bloody sandwich. That's for sure.
but they put on a really good match. Man, if anything, Bryan Danielson showed you that he can still. Bryan Danielson can show you that he can still go, man. Like that motherfucker has no stop and no quit,
Well-
and he's got no gear other than high gear.
Well, and he's
It's
just
crazy.
doing what he loves, truly.
Yeah.
If you think about it, so it's like the happiest he's probably ever been.
Truly,
He's got 2 kids. He's married. He's working, doing shit he loves. Been
Getting
able to
paid
develop his
handsomely.
own character. Yeah, dude. He's
Yeah.
probably he's living the dream.
he's being a fucking pro wrestler, man.
Yeah.
Yeah.
exactly.
Yeah, as he's getting helped off the floor by his buddies, he's like, "Yeah, that was great."
He's
That
like,
was
look,
bleeding.
covered
he's like,
in
look, I
hell,
want my
yeah.
daughter and son to have a company to come to, so let's fucking get this shit.
Yeah, and
know
I
what I
agree
mean?
with that. Yeah, I agree with that. That's gonna be great, man.
Anyway.
Yeah, just don't take it so far with the bloodbath.
I like
next time. I mean, sometimes it's not necessary to go
It's
the
necessary. man.
distance. I mean,
Necessary? Is it necessary?
we just watched Big Show froth at the mouth with blood and drool. Oh, that
Yeah,
visual
that was-
all over again. Oh,
Motherfucker.
oh,
Anyway.
oh.
But they had a good match. I'm curious on where they go from here. To be honest with
Yeah,
you,
because Hangman's momentum. Where you
Yeah.
feel Hangman's momentum is at this
he's
point,
losing
guys?
steam,
Do
dude. Like
you think Moxley's going to come back anytime soon?
Yeah,
Or
he's
do you
got
think
about
that
another
matters?
3-4. Got another 90 days before he's probably
I
ready.
don't know. I mean, if him and Moxley came back, or if Moxley came back and started feuding with Hangman, then Mox is the heel, obviously, right?
Well, do you think they're going to try to put MJF in that mix?
Not
Well,
yet. I don't think so yet. I think that.
I mean, was the payoff for MJF and CM Punk a tag team match?
no, they're still going to have their one-on-one match. Because Punk came
sure?
out. Punk came out and interrupted his match this week. Yeah, he came out and he cut
Okay.
a promo, and they were talking shit. And then Punk's or MJF told Punk that if he was over in the WWE, he'd be main eventing WrestleMania, something that he's never done.
Oh, wow.
Yeah, that's the kind of shit I'm like, okay, guys. Like, I get it, but it's like, okay.
Yeah, they keep doing the whole, and then CM Punk said, "Be my guest if you want to go to that fucking you know, whatever. I can't remember exactly what he said, but he was like, if you want to go to that company and get on that buy one get one free show or whatever, you know, buy one get two free special or whatever the fuck he said. And then everybody's like, ooh. You know?
All right.
Yeah, so it's like,
Shock
oh,
All right.
And then
you know
Jurassic Express is new tag champs.
Yeah.
Boo.
oh, he said boo.
Oh.
Well, yeah, because you got the
Yeah,
Lucha Bros.
Yeah.
and they're on my bench, bro. So sorry.
I was
I
gonna
know,
say,
right?
dude, if you had them in, you would literally have all the tag team champions right now.
I literally, I do.
You would
I do
have all the tag. Yeah, well, technically, yeah.
I am the tag team champion. But you know, it's funny you mentioned that. I read an article recently, and I feel like this is Cam's corner all of a sudden.
Oh.
I got all the dirt sheets. You know, screw it, Cam, wherever you are, I love you, Cam. At whatever Cam's hashtag is, Cam. Hashtag where are you, Cam? Hashtag where is
He's golfing. He's on a
Cam?
golfing trip.
We're gonna say Cam San Diego. Anyway, instead of Carmen.
Cam.
Cam.
Cam San Diego.
Yeah.
Where
So
in the world is Cam San Diego?
there you go.
There it
Hashtag
is.
that. So I was reading an article recently that says that Marco Stunt is not going to be re-signed probably.
Okay.
And they're going to probably drop the name Jurassic Express altogether, and
Oh.
just consider themselves Jungle Boy and Luchasaurus.
Well, they weren't considered Jungle or Jurassic Express on the show. When they introduced them, it was Luchasaurus and Jungle Boy. That was how it was. Well, Jungle Boy and Luchasaurus. But
yeah.
it didn't say
So
Jurassic Express.
Yeah, so the Jurassic Express thing is gone, and
Weird.
Marco Stunt is also gone. So they're just going to be a tag because eventually this is going to turn into Jungle Boy on a crazy ass. Jungle Boy's on a launch.
I want to
And-
see
and-
him get into the. I want to see him get launched into the TNT mix first.
Yeah.
Like,
and
don't
that's where
elevate this motherfucker all the way up the card right away. Like,
Yeah.
slow
that's where
burn
him and
this.
Hook. That's
Oh,
where him
shit.
and Hook are about to meet up. Oh.
Way to go, AJ.
So, yeah, no shit.
Oh yeah. Well, no, I'm all the way over here this time. But it's that ghost. But yeah. So what I'm understanding is that eventually it's going to be a Jungle Boy Hook program. Not no time soon.
Dude, Hook is
But-
motherfucking over, bro.
Yeah. I'm looking forward
Hook,
to. I'm looking
dude.
forward to that.
We can combine Rampage and AEW Dynamite if you guys want. There's
Yeah.
really nothing here, but
I don't even know what happened on Dynamite.
well, we pretty much went over everything that happened
Uh-huh.
on Dynamite that was worth a shit. I mean, there was a few other matches here and there, but for the most part, those were the talking points. You know
For
what I
sure.
mean? So Dustin Rhodes is stepping in for Cody because apparently, I guess Cody's got COVID. Maybe is that what you said?
I don't know. They I don't think they said
Well,
COVID.
I
They
got-
just said for medical
Yeah, they didn't say he didn't.
like purposes.
he wasn't
basically.
clear. Yeah.
Well, here's
Medical
the deal.
protocol.
Cody did send a text message out yesterday at 10:35.
Oh yeah, because
AM.
he sent you personal text
He said-
messages. Yeah, there
and
it
it
is.
said friendly reminder, please get vaccinated. Children, babies can catch this.
Oh wow.
I'm gonna get
He
backwards.
doesn't know how to read.
And they don't deserve this BS. It's
Okay,
backwards.
so
almost.
he's got COVID basically, is what he's
That's what it sounds like, or
Okay.
maybe his child does.
saying. Oh well, shit.
And that would suck because that baby's like what, 6-7 months. It's less than a year old.
Yeah. Well,
So
if that's the case, then this is Cody's avenue to go ahead and flip flop to the real heel now.
yeah, you people gave my baby COVID. Oh,
Well, just not COVID. I'm just saying Dustin.
Yeah.
Dustin's stepping in for him now to fight Sammy Guevara tonight for
Yep.
Battle of the Belts
Yep.
here in an hour or so.
yeah.
And yeah, dude. So I think Sammy wins. Dustin is gonna fucking take the brunt of this from Cody. Basically, like, you lost my fucking title for me. Like, I entrusted you to be the one, you know.
Yeah.
And then he's gonna fucking
Turn on
dude,
his brother.
yeah, the whole bit, all that. And then do we get another Cody and Dustin match where
That's
they
possible.
have the bloodbath, or does he just remind it? Who knows?
Who knows?
Anyway, that's where I see that going.
Yeah, it's a
You
good
know.
guess.
And then ultimately, yes, Jungle Boy will eventually climb that ladder and get to that TNT title level.
Let me ask you though, it is kind of an interesting concept to like have someone fight for your title on your behalf.
That's a very heel thing to do, right?
I've never really seen that in the past that I can recall. When have they done that previously?
That's a good question. Yeah, that's actually a good question.
That's
I mean,
like
I'm
a-
sure it's happened before where it's like.
Well,
you know,
no, it says to
should be
crown an
relinquishing
interim
it.
champion. They're crowning an interim champion, so that means they're just crowning a champion until he comes back.
Yeah, but then
Right,
they're
but
going to
he
have a
could-
And then,
match.
and then
Right.
that person's right. So it's probably going to be
It's Sammy, dude. Sammy's going to win it.
interesting.
Sammy's going to re-win it.
I mean, that's an interesting concept for a storyline.
Well, no, that
It
normally
would
happens
make
like
sense
in
though,
UFC.
you know.
If you ever see in UFC how they have the interim champion until the champion comes back off injury or something like that.
That shit's so dumb.
Yeah, and
It's-
then what they
it's-
lose, and then they just get it right back from whoever won it from that
Well,
guy.
then they so basically the interim champ. Well, then
Yeah,
whenever
'cause
the
the
other
number one
guy's clear,
contender-
he'll come in, and then now he's the number one contender, and they're going to fight.
Oh,
So then whoever
Right.
and then whoever wins basically gets both
Because
belts.
it's
you know what
almost
I mean?
it's almost like if a championship match is guaranteed, a lot of promotions keep it real and say, fine, if the champion can't defend their title, we'll have an interim match with the number one contender who was already there, who's Sammy, versus a person who's going to step up and be the next contender.
Well, it's just weird
Or-
because they're like, quote unquote, he's not clear, but they don't give you a timetable on when he's coming back. So it's like for an interim championship, usually that means they're going to be out for an extended
period
so
of time.
essentially,
Yeah.
his brother
So
is just
I don't know if
fighting
he's-
on his behalf.
pretty much, yeah, because he's
I
not
don't
going
know
to be
if he's-
medically
But for
able
his
to.
own benefit,
See,
really.
that's what we're saying. We don't know if he's choosing Dustin to step in or if it was.
Yeah, because
Like,
there
how
was,
did
a, there was a
Dustin get put in?
vignette.
Yeah.
There was a vignette. They did it all on last night on Rampage.
Yeah, he's like, I'm
Oh, so-
stepping in, blah, blah,
Yeah,
blah.
he's like, there was an opportunity. I told I could step in,
Yeah.
and do the whole thing, and Cody signed off on it. So I think this is just their way. But outside of that, there was no.
he drops some
He's
shit.
on fire!
Oh.
He's on fire!
And then
I'm
the only
surprised
other
you didn't
thing,
see it spark up.
I know, man, you're like fireproof, bro. But the only thing I had else after that, I just wrote Hook is over, like over. And I know you said you hate his fucking theme music. I love his theme music.
Come on, Mike. I was joking. Of course,
Dude.
he's got the complete.
He's got
package.
everything, dude, right now. He's got the lineage, man. He's got the look. He just has the attitude. Because, like even Jericho said, you don't know how, you don't know why, you don't know when, but sometimes someone will catch fire and it's lightning in a bottle, and you know, it is what it is, and then you just run with it.
And he is actually pretty good in the ring.
He's really good.
Yeah.
He's
And I mean,
scary,
we're
man.
watching him grow up, like too. The dude's only like 23, or he's just out of college. You know what I mean? So
He's got a good attitude as well.
plus his dad is Taz. You know what I mean? Holy shit. He does all the fucking catch suplexes like perfectly, dude. Like, yeah. I'm digging it,
You
man.
know, Taz is sitting there showing him how to. Taz is the human suplex machine. You
For
know,
real,
Taz. They
yeah.
said
He
they said
coined
if
that.
Brock Lesnar, is the king of Suplex City, then Taz is the tools he used to build that shit.
Yep.
So I'm like,
Dude, he's intense. Could you imagine him being your dad? Jesus Christ. Even when we were watching him on that interview, he's just talking casually and he's like super fucking intense about
Yeah,
it. You're
he's
like, are
just-
you
He's a New
mad?
Yorker.
Are you okay? Like, God.
from
Your
New
blood
York.
pressure's way too
That's
high
how-
right now.
Like,
So
Dad,
it
I
is
got
in
an A. He's
Brooklyn.
like, oh.
Hey, but here,
because Taz is Italian, you know, that's a real Italian father. Like he tells, like when he talks, he's like, "Yo, you know, you got to listen to what I'm saying." You know, he talks with his hands a lot.
Yeah,
you know
he's
what
very,
though? When Hook is in the ring and he's on commentary, dude,
That's my
you
boy.
could tell. Yeah, you can hear the grin on his face. Like you can hear the smile on his face.
He's proud of his boy.
Yeah,
So
it's so cool. Yeah, and every time he's like, "Oh,
My boy. I love him.
I would be too. I mean, come on, you can't get
Gotta
any
be
better than
proud.
that. Having your kid super
and he's
over, as well.
dude." Yeah, the crowd is falling in love with this fucking dude. So
Yeah.
yeah, I'm on the Hook train, man. I like it. I'm
Like I
I'm-
said, he
I'm on
needs to be
board.
separated from the whole FTR.
No,
that, you
no,
know,
no,
let him
no,
have
no.
his own career,
No,
man.
man.
Let him have his. No.
I think it's
I
great to
disagree.
start him off with a little, yeah.
Yeah, I want him and Taz to ride this thing out for literally as long as they can.
It's almost it's almost like Randy Orton, bro. You know what I mean? It's like look at Randy Orton's career. You don't so much have to think of Cowboy Bob Orton.
It's
you think
different
of Randy
though.
Orton.
It's different though. It's
How?
different. What do you mean how? Because Randy Orton, his dad didn't fucking lead a faction. He wasn't the mouthpiece for a faction that he was in that brought him into the company. You know what I mean? Taz is the leader of this fucking whatever they want to call this group. And well, he's the mouthpiece, I should say, for him. He's not the leader, but he's like the Paul Heyman of like the fucking, Dangerous Alliance or whatever. Same shit. So I feel like he brought him in He's kind of like cultivating the whole thing. You know what I mean? So
It's Team Taz.
it's Team Taz. There you go. But yeah, he brought his kid in to the fucking group. It's been a slow build the whole time. It's no different than Paul Heyman and Brock Lesnar. Paul Heyman brings in Brock, kind of fucking. He's like his protege or whatever. Not his protege, but what am I trying to say?
His client,
He just takes him under his
beast.
wing, dude. Basically, he's giving him advice. Yeah, he's the advocate. But it's the same shit. I would love to see them ride it out. I would love to see Hook get the FTW title, carry on the lineage of his dad. Yeah, it would be badass.
That would be cool.
That would be very cool.
It's good.
I
It's
just
good
feel
for a
it's not
long time
necessary.
storyline.
I feel it's unnecessary. He's on his way, bro.
Yeah, but why? But why not?
Don't fix what's not broken. Is what I'm saying.
That
He's
storyline's
fine.
like perfect.
It's money.
It's flawless.
Yeah, there's no holes in it, dude. You can play off of reality right away. Like if you really want to throw him into a storyline to build character, that's the fucking one you do.
And you don't
right
have to
away.
do it right this second. You know, you could like extend it out a little.
Yeah, I'm not saying right now. I'm just saying like let him get a few more months, like 2 or 3 more months of like these just dominant wins on TV until finally now it's like, okay, well he's undeniable. Let's put him in the ring with a fucking Cody or a fucking
Right, that's
name any
what I want. I
babyface.
want the slow
Orange
build
Cassidy,
to-
fucking
right. I want him to slow build to bigger opponents before he starts anything with a belt, anything with you know what I mean. Let him just let the crowd just faster. That's the problem that that you've always pointed out, Mike, is that they push people too far too fast and don't let it naturally progress. Hook is so naturally progressed right now.
Right, but there's anomalies to every situation, though. You know what I mean? Sometimes there's people that come in that are undeniable right away. Kurt Angle, Brock. Right. You know what I mean? I'm not comparing him to these guys. I'm just saying, like...
charisma and talent-wise.
Yes, there's people that just get it right away.
Yeah.
You know what I mean? So those ones, you can... Like I said, if he was to be the FTW champion... that would be a little more palatable than if he was to go for the TNT title right now. You know what I mean? Like, because the FTW title, they don't really recognize it too much as a title in AEW. It's just one of those pride things. You know what I mean?
Yeah.
So I think it would be cool for him to take that and almost like it become a TV title. That goddamn title gets brought up almost weekly here.
Because you love the TV title.
Because you love the TV title. Exactly.
But I do, but it also gives you a reason to really establish a talent. You know what I mean? Like every fucking week, you're defending this belt. You know what I mean? I don't know.
Well,
Anyway, I'm off my soapbox. I'm a Hook fan, and
He's hooked.
I'm hooked. God damn it!
He's a hooker.
Oh,
I'm a fucking hooker.
That's what they call him.
Is that what they're
hookers.
calling him? Oh shit! All right,
Yeah,
well,
hookers.
that's me.
that's weird.
That is weird. But
Why is
I
that
wear it
weird?
with pride. You know, it's okay.
Exactly. Where with
I'm a hooker.
I'm a hooker. God damn it! That's it. That's
That's
it.
it.
It's official. Well, let's officially move on to SmackDown then,
Yeah,
if we don't
let's.
have anything for AEW.
Yeah, because I might not be out of it anymore, but you know who is out of it? Drew and Sasha.
They're gone, dude. Both of them are out for a while. Drew, who knows? Sasha, they said 6 to 8 weeks. So
Yep.
for fantasy, me and Kimmy got some decisions to make over here.
Yeah, it's a pretty easy decision.
Yeah, well, I was gonna say there's really no choice on.
Yeah.
There's really no choice.
But
I have no choice in it.
there was 2 things. Well, really 3 things that I wrote down for me personally for SmackDown, and I can go ahead and tell them real quick.
Yeah.
And then
Go
we can
for it.
kind of rebut off that. So, of course, Sasha and Drew, which you had stated, but the women's Royal Rumble participants were announced. Well,
Yeah.
19 of them at least.
Yeah.
Roman
Mickey.
and Brock had a little face-to-face, and Roman challenged Brock title for title, champion versus champion. I don't know.
No, that was Brock challenged Roman.
Is it? Oh, did I say it the other way?
Yep.
Roman challenged Brock.
Yeah.
So Brock challenged Roman.
Yeah.
Title for title, champion versus champion. You know what I mean? Like, let's do this. And basically, Roman's like, "Oh, it's a good idea, but it's not my idea."
Yeah,
type
and
of
we're
shit.
not. We're doing what I want to do at my time.
Yeah. So.
My show.
Right. So, and then there was a sucker punch and the whole thing, but they kind of threw that out there. So now that's out there in the universe, title for title. But it's just like, you still got Bobby involved over here. Like,
I hope they
I
just
feel
don't turn
like-
that into like a nothing.
Well,
piece
what's
of
well,
shit.
gonna
and
happen-
they're playing Brock is like overlooking Bobby at this point in time.
Yeah.
So I think
Right,
there might
that's
be
why
a chance
Bobby's
that
gonna win it.
right. I was gonna say there might be a chance that Bobby wins because Brock's kind
And
of
it's
like
gonna be
underestimating
fuckery.
him.
yeah, just
It's gonna be-
overlooking him.
It's going to be fuckery. I think it's going to be fuckery.
That's fine.
In the sense of the Usos and Roman costing him his championship.
Dude, we gotta make. I know, and Bobby's already starting to get up there in age, for what it is. But you
So here's the
gotta
match, and he gets over.
establish somebody, man. Like we need something
Well, Big
new
E's
and
winning
fresh.
the Royal
and-
Rumble, so
Is he gonna win the
you're gonna
Rumble?
have-
You think?
Yeah, you having Big E and Bobby at. You having Big E and Bobby
I hope
at
Seth wins it,
WrestleMania
man.
for the title. You're having Seth and Kevin Owens at WrestleMania again for the rematch part 2. You're having Brock and Roman at WrestleMania again this year. Remember, this is in Dallas. This is the biggest WrestleMania ever.
Well, yeah, because they're gonna
Now-
be 2 nights with 100,000 people each night. Or excuse,
Exactly.
yeah, 100,000.
Exactly.
Yeah.
So Bobby Big E is your WWE Championship match. Brock and Roman is your now. If they
See,
put
I don't think so. I think they're gonna do title versus title at Mania, bro. I think that's what's gonna end up happening.
that's going to be the craziest thing ever. Then I mean,
Because what if Bobby beats Brock and then Brock's like, "Fuck it, I'm in the Rumble," and then he goddamn wins the fucking Rumble. You know what I mean?
and he challenges both.
And then he challenges Bobby, beats Bobby, gets his belt back, and then now he's like on to Roman
No.
again.
No, he challenges both of them at WrestleMania.
Oh, a triple threat?
Yeah. So it's Bobby,
So
Brock,
it's
and Roman.
Charlotte, Becky, and fucking Ronda all
Yep,
over again.
all over again. Yep.
Ugh. Come on, man.
Yep. That's
I don't know
exactly
if I want
what's
to see
gonna
that.
happen.
I want to see
exactly-
Brock versus Roman 1-on-1 title for title, and I
I
want
mean,
Roman to go
if-
over.
Yeah.
If
That's what
that's
I
the only
agree.
that's the only logical way I can think this can happen.
Has to, man. It has to.
Brock
Their shows are
challenges-
getting so stale. Like they got to do something to shake the whole fucking thing
Yeah,
up. 'cause-
Brock challenges. Brock wins the Royal Rumble and challenges both of them. He just says, you know what, screw this.
Or
You think you can beat me? You think you can beat me? You both champions. How about we just do this at WrestleMania? All this on the line.
and then the
Best
Money in the
Triple
Bank will
threat.
come in.
triple threat
Yeah, now a real
Triple
triple threat for real.
Yeah.
Yeah,
for
Eh.
both titles.
yeah, exactly.
Winner
And you know who
takes
goes
all.
over, right?
Roman.
Roman. Exactly.
Of course, Roman goes over. He's gonna
Roman.
smash him, stack him, and fucking
Stack 'em
pin
and
him
fucking
again,
pin
dude.
Hey,
him.
does
Jesus
Royal
Christ.
Rumble points count towards this current quarter,
Ooh.
or does it start the next quarter?
Well, the
I think
Royal
the
Rumble is
the
the
Monday,
last
the
day.
next that next
Yeah.
Monday
So
will be
the
the
Royal
start
Rumble will
of
kind
the
of
next quarter.
finalize our.
Yeah.
Right. Royal Rumble counts towards
Okay.
that last
Okay,
week.
I think that's how we did it for the last quarter too.
Well, yeah, because remember it was weird. Like the pay-per-view didn't line up, but now
Yeah.
it's like because we were doing from Sunday to Saturday,
Right.
But now
Yeah.
we're doing
That-
Monday
that's
to
when we
Sunday.
changed it.
Yeah,
Yeah.
That's when
so
we
it makes
changed
more
it.
sense. So the quarter 3 is going to start earlier on here because
Yeah.
there was the gap between Survivor Series and
Totally.
Rumble is shorter than any other ones.
All right, well, I'm curious to see what's gonna happen there.
Yeah, so
I did like the way Roman did step to Brock, though. It was kind of.
yeah.
So did we decide anything on the Royal Rumble points? Is it 1 point per elimination?
We were just actually talking about that. I'm
Yeah.
down for that. I think
I'm
that would be fun. Actually,
Totally down for that, because then if
And
you
then-
do get
and then-
eliminated,
It's not
And then
minus
minus 2 if you get eliminated.
well, it's 3.
three.
Because
No, we'll
it's a
keep
match.
minus 3 because you're losing the match. But
Oh yeah, that's true.
But
Yeah.
yeah,
Okay.
but I think
Okay.
at 1 point per elimination kind of helps, kind of
Make
I
up
don't
the
know.
deficit.
Yeah, it just makes it fun. You know what I
Yeah.
mean? So,
Dude,
hey,
if I had like Damian Priest like last fucking time, remember he had so many eliminations.
like 14
Dude.
fucking yeah. Well, I'm gonna have Sheamus.
Jesus.
I got Sheamus. He's officially
I
in.
don't think any of
Oh,
my
good
people are in it
God.
at all.
And I'll have
Not yet.
Biggie.
Well, the Mysterios are in it.
Oh, the Mysterios,
The
but I can't.
Mysterios are gonna be in
Oh,
it.
am I
Wait,
gonna-
who do
I
I
get to
have?
switch them in? Yay!
Yep.
Cool.
I got RK Bro.
They won't be in it. They'll be in a match.
Nope. And the Usos.
Yeah,
That's
they will.
it. Cameron Grimes might show up in the Royal
Oh.
Rumble.
No,
really?
Good God. No,
No,
he won't.
Well, they already got like I don't remember who it was for the men's that they announced, but there was only like 6 or 8 people.
I can look it
It
up.
was like the Street Profits. It was
Yeah, Ray RK Bro is definitely going to be in the
Atlas.
Royal Rumble, bro.
even if they have a
Riddle and
match.
Yeah.
You think
yeah,
so?
Riddle and Randy are definitely going to be in the Royal Rumble. Are you crazy?
It would make sense, but
Yeah. they're
well,
gonna get
speaking
a
of the
big pop.
Royal Rumble, I know they came out with the women's Royal Rumble participants, 19 of them to be exact. And you want me to go through them real quick?
Yeah, go for it.
Yeah.
I'll go through them the way they were presented on the fucking screen.
Yeah, because
So-
you're gonna say a name, and I'm just gonna I'm gonna be really I'm about to go in.
You
They're
haven't
re-
seen it
they're,
yet?
They're really.
No, I know who it is.
Oh,
and there's
okay.
Yeah.
one name that you're gonna say that I'm definitely gonna.
Oh,
make
well, there's a
comments
few for
about.
me.
Mm-hmm.
All right,
Go
so we got Nikki ASH, we got Aaliyah, Natty.
Mhm.
Here comes one, Mickey James.
There it is.
We got one, Shayna. We got Tamina. We got Summer fucking Ray, Dana Brooke, Kelly, Rhea, Lita, Naomi, Nikki Bella, and Brie Bella, Carmella, Zelina, Michelle McCool, Shotzi, and Charlotte.
So Mickey James being in this Royal Rumble,
It's weird, right?
I'm sorry, Mickey, but the disrespect that the WWE, well, granted, the WWE did fire him. They fired his ass. But they should have, hopefully they gave her a nice package coming back. Because the disrespect that she got shown on the way out was
Apparently they do
horrible.
that to everybody. Not to make it right. I'm not saying that that's
Yeah,
cool.
but they put her shit in a trash bag and
But
sent
that's
it to
what
her,
they do
bro.
it to everybody, though. You know what I mean? But I don't know. It was just the way that the shit was handled. I think was the worst part of it. You know what I mean?
And
Dude,
why
they're
get
really-
rid of her? Why get rid of her just to bring her back? Come on.
Well, here's
Come
the thing, dude.
on.
Here's the kicker in all of this, guys. She's the
she's on
fucking
Impact.
she's the Impact Knockouts champion.
Yeah, exactly.
Right?
Like,
Impact. Wow.
Well, exactly. Like nobody cares about Impact. But I'm just saying.
No, but they
But
worked
that's
with
a
It's the
AEW,
Forbidden
though.
Door thing, you
Yeah.
know. She's contracted as an Impact Women's Wrestler. I mean, this is the equivalent to Impact as it is for AEW.
Right.
If fucking
That's what I said, Britt.
Britt was to come over, yeah. But
What if
you know
Britt
what I mean?
does?
Dude,
No.
they're just really, they
No.
have so little female talent that they're pulling from everywhere.
So is the other 11 people going to be NXT?
That's what I'm thinking. I was just about to ask you how many NXT chicks you think are going to be thrown into that.
Well, there's 11 slots left from what I just mentioned because that
Right.
was 19 people.
Yeah.
So we got 11 more.
Rhea,
Bailey.
Bailey.
Well, yeah,
And
Bailey
let me just
with
ask you a question.
Asuka.
Oscar.
Do you only get 4 points for winning the Royal Rumble?
Yeah, it's just a match.
Yep. Yeah, but if you
But
get a
if-
bunch of eliminations, it could be
Yeah, I
fun.
was gonna say, but if you got like 7 eliminations and then you win the match, you're gonna have 14 points.
Yeah.
So
We need to come up with like a specialty match,
No.
like bonus. Like
We
if
already
you win like
did.
Money in the Bank.
That's why
only
you get a
4
point
points.
for each elimination.
Yeah, that's the special.
yeah, you get a
There
point for
you
every
go.
All right,
elimination.
so for Money in the Bank, then what do you get a point for?
A
Anything?
win.
Yeah.
No, it's not like a championship or anything.
Yeah,
It's just
a match.
It's just a match.
Like, yeah, it's a specialty type match.
Yeah,
but
there's
it
no
doesn't-
different than like Bobby Lashley winning the #1 contendership on Raw. You know what I mean? That was just a match win.
Yeah.
Yes, it does mean a lot. The match has a lot of stakes, but it's not like a title match.
Yeah.
Yeah.
Damn. You didn't win a champ. Oh man, 4 points for the Rumble. Damn.
I mean, yeah, plus eliminations. That's a
better
lot
hope
of
you
fucking
do get
points,
some
bro.
fucking eliminations.
Yeah, that's a lot
I
of
mean,
points.
if your
I mean, it sounds like
guy
saying-
wins,
my-
I imagine he's going to get.
Right, and you're going to get at least like 5 eliminations if your guy wins. You know what I mean? Usually.
Well,
So,
you got to get one, right? You got to get
You're
one.
going to have to get at least one. So yeah. So technically, if you only get 1 elimination, it's the equivalent to winning a title match. So there you go.
There you go. There's
Anything
your
over
5 points.
anything over that is just gravy. You know.
There's your 5 points.
A lot
right.
of gravy.
I think we've agreed on that then. 1
Yeah.
point then per elimination.
Yep.
Okay. Last thing for me, guys, unless you guys had anything else. For SmackDown is Seth was actually on the show.
Oh, yeah.
Seth
Yeah,
came
that's
in and
right.
closed
Right
the
at
show.
the end, yeah.
Yeah, he came into Roman's office because it was like a weird knock. So you're like, who is this? Is it Brock? Is it fucking Paul? But then in comes, as soon as the door opens, you see Seth's face or not Seth, but Roman's face completely change. And then it pans over and there's Seth.
Yeah.
And Seth just starts
Laughing.
laughing and then it goes off air.
Yeah.
His evil laugh, you know.
And
Yeah.
his cruel-
Yes.
cruel
So
to
it's
go
it's
after.
going to be Seth and Roman at Rumble.
I mean,
They're hinting at it. And,
they're hinting at something. There was
yeah.
no words spoken. So either they're like, there's, Seth may be
His
winning
friend?
the Rumble. Who knows? Who fucking knows? We don't know. But, I don't know.
Let's see who's in the men's. I don't know.
I'm telling you now.
It was Street Profits, Sheamus for sure. And then outside of that, I don't remember. But it was like tag teams.
Jackass guy. What the fuck?
Oh,
Johnny
yeah.
Knoxville.
Johnny Knoxville, he's in it.
The Mysterios.
The Mysterios. There you go.
There you
And
go.
then, what's his name? Atlas something or the one with always taking he jumped.
Oh, yeah. Fucking
Austin Theory.
Austin
Austin Theory.
There you
That's
go.
what it was.
The
Why did I say
future of the
Atlas?
business. Austin Theory.
Yeah, he's in it as well. So I think that's the only ones they've got announced like so far.
Angela
Man, Mike,
Dawkins.
I can't believe you said last week he's going to win it, bro. If he does win it from your
I didn't say he's going to win it. I said
I
based
just
on
won.
based on your philosophy,
yeah.
I could see him winning it. Based
Well,
on
because
your
he was sitting there
philosophy.
talking to Vince, And Vince is like, well, if you win the Royal Rumble, like, you can, you know what I mean? He was
so
like
they're
talking his
putting him
bullshit.
in the talks with the winning of the Royal Rumble. You
Right,
know?
because then you could have an opportunity, blah, blah, blah.
Well, if he's top 4, if he finishes top 4, normally when you finish top 4 in the Royal Rumble, you're a big deal.
Well, you're slated.
And you go into a big program.
Yeah.
Yep.
Which is cool. I mean, yeah, that's fine.
Hey, good for
start him
him.
at the bottom. You know, have him win the Intercontinental title or some shit.
Maybe he'll grow some adult teeth.
Yeah.
Oh my
Just
gosh!
grow-
Shout out to
just grow
Austin
up to be
Theory
an
and
adult
your
in
adult
general.
teeth.
But yeah, that was it for SmackDown for me, guys. I don't have anything else. We got the Battle of the Belts tonight. There's 3 matches that were announced.
Yep.
Riho versus Britt Baker. We got Ricky Starks versus Matt Sydal for the FTW title. And then we got Dustin versus Sammy for the interim TNT
Well, I think
title.
Britt Baker's going to win, and I think Sammy's going to win.
And I think I'm gonna get points.
And I think I'm going to guess and say that Matt Sydal is going to win the FTW title.
And I'm gonna get points.
Well, speaking of points, let's get into fantasy.
Yeah, let's do it.
Yay! Dun dun dun! Fantasy, wherever music plays right now.
I know, right?
Fantasy.
We actually don't have any fantasy music. We should.
Oh,
though,
we
huh?
need fantasy.
We need
music,
some fantasy
baby.
music. So, as of right now, so Battle of the Belts is actually taking place tonight, so we won't be able to score that until next week. I mean, it'll count for this week. We'll recap that on the next week's pod. But as of right now, as it sits, the winner of the week, again, AJ Mitchell.
Come on, man. Even with COVID, I can
Yeah.
have COVID and still.
Well, you having COVID has nothing to do with what they do, though.
Yeah, true. Well, yeah, actually it is because that's why Kimmy only got 0 points for the week.
Well, she actually got less than. She got
Yeah, I
minus
got
2
less
points,
than.
actually. She was the lowest. So we'll
And
go
it probably
from
could
highest
be
to lowest.
worse than that after today.
That is true.
After today.
Oh, I didn't even think about that, dude. Oh, yeah, because
Yeah.
minus two.
Yeah.
That's, minus 6. You're, yeah, you know, it's 1 away from the record.
Yeah, it's going to put me back in the 60s. That'll be great.
Oh, man.
So
Well-
what were the numbers? What were the
Well,
numbers?
okay, so
What were the numbers?
this week, so you won the week with 23. Second place was Cam with 19. Third place, Mr. B with 12. I was in 4th place with 6, and Kimmy last place with minus 2. So 2
Damn,
negatives
Kimmy.
back to back. Boom, boom. But here's the thing. It would have been more, but we did grant Sasha Banks a 0 because she was out last. She got hurt last week, and they announced
Yeah.
it today.
I did hear about it earlier. Mike's like, why didn't you say anything? I'm like, well, they didn't say it was like official. So
Yeah, and
But
well,
they
they
did
came
say
out with
she
the
was
No, I
injured.
sent it in messages though.
No, but even
because
before yours, it
this
was
was
like-
like earlier. Yeah.
yeah.
So with that being said, the totals now. So AJ just kind of running away with all the money right now at 147. In second place, we got Cam with 112. Third place, you got yours truly at 105. Fourth place, we got Mr. B with 100, and Kimmy dropping down the ladder to 74. And
Damn,
that's as of right now. That doesn't.
Yeah, I'm going
that's
to be
not,
at 68 or less at
Yeah,
the end of this
depending
week.
Unless you get
Depending
some,
on-
unless you get some appearances or something. Who knows? Who knows what happens? But yeah, so that's that is where we stand right now on the MACKDOWN Fantasy Federation, as AJ's belt's just spinning and spinning and spinning.
Here's my
You know,
theory.
as-
I can't keep. You can't keep really a lot of people. The shakeup didn't help me, is what I'm trying to say. Like, it's almost like every 3 months, the WWE universe and AEW as well, they
yeah.
rotate.
Yep.
So like Rhea dead. You know what I mean?
Yeah.
It's like, oh my god, dude, Sasha Banks dead. Even
Brian-
before she was injured.
Brian Danielson got you -4 this week because he had
Dude,
a
look at
title
my-
loss and
Look at my totals
no-show.
overall. They're all in the teens, basically.
You're the only
less.
one. You're the only one as of right now that before we add up this total. Well, no, before we add up Battle of the Belts, you're the only one that has everybody in double digits, and you're losing. How's that?
That's ridiculous.
They're all consistently getting like 2 points.
Great. Well, while we're talking about it, I'm going to officially move Sasha, I guess, out and move the Mysterios in because she's hurt.
Well, and I got a little dilemma here. So they're saying that they're going to have something for Alexa Bliss on Monday night. I don't
She's
know.
officially signed back, according to the Observer.
So is
She's
she
officially going
actually
back.
going to be back on Monday night, or are they just running vignettes for her to come back?
Vignettes for her to come back, which is 1 point.
No,
we've
it ain't.
already
If
said.
if
No.
she's not in it, if she's not in it talking like I'm coming back or whatever,
Yeah.
if they just run a vignette for her where it just shows her matches and shit, that doesn't count as anything.
Yeah.
So if she's not back Monday night, I need to pick somebody in place.
No, not at all, bro. They've announced
What do
her
you
coming
mean?
back. They said her journey coming back. She's been announced on the show as being back on the active
Is she gonna
roster.
be on the show though?
Well, then you're gonna get -2, bro. I'm sorry.
She hasn't officially come back yet. Until she shows
Yeah,
up on TV, that's when she's officially back.
Technically, her being announced back on the show, when they said Charlotte will be appearing on Monday Night Raw.
But they didn't say Alexa was appearing though.
Well, regardless of the fact, they saying her journey back to Raw.
They're
is
just
coming
gonna
up.
run a vignette.
It does. Hey, that's the way. That's what happens, bro. I'm sorry, it's the way.
I'm
the
saying
game
if
is
she's
played.
not actively on the show, I
She
can't
is an
actively
active
put
member
her
of the
in my
roster.
roster because she's
Is
not
she
on
on-
the show. She has not come back yet.
As long as she's active on the roster, she has to be active in your roster. If she's active on the Raw roster,
It doesn't really say that though, because it says.
Well,
oh,
no,
she
because
hints at her
Cam
return.
kept.
Yeah, it says she hints at a return. Like they didn't confirm that she's coming back
Yeah.
yet.
it doesn't matter.
No, it
does
her
matter.
name
Well,
being
well,
brought-
But
her name being
but
brought
Cam
up on
kept
the show.
what's his name in
Yeah,
Hangman.
Hangman in
Right.
instead
Right.
of putting his backup in.
right,
which
but
and,
that was
which
his
and
choice.
that was his choice.
That was
You know what I
his
mean?
choice. We're not talking about
But we
that.
ended up
Hangman
taking
wasn't-
him out for him though because it was.
But that's the point.
he
We gave
wasn't
him
there.
zeros. He wasn't getting negatives
Right.
because he
Yeah.
wasn't
exactly.
on the show.
When-
so
if
your
you-
point
you
is,
have to put- you
But
have to
she's
put
not
Alexa-
active though. She's not active
She
wrestling
is.
right now. She's still
They
at
are
home.
promoting her for the show. That means she is.
They're
part of
they
the
didn't.
show.
They're not promoting her
She
for the
has-
show though. That's what I'm
Yes,
saying.
they are promoting her.
Are they promoting Alexa Bliss on the show
I'm
for next
looking
week?
it up right now,
Bro.
folks. Before we get too heated.
Exactly.
They ran a
They're promoting her
vignette.
Journey back to Raw. They said.
Yeah,
Alexa Bliss
Journey
is
back to
Journey
Raw, which means it might be another month before she even shows
Well,
up on
and-
TV.
but
Which
that
means,
doesn't
guess
mean
what,
you-
bro? Guess what? That means I'm
What?
not putting her in. If she
Well,
shows up, if she shows up on Raw, I will
So that
put
means
her
you're gonna
in
take
as my
zeros,
active roster.
That means you're going to take zeros for Drew then this whole time.
No, I got to take Drew out.
Well, that means Alexa goes in.
But Alexa's not actively wrestling. She's not actively on the roster right
That-
now.
She
Which
is
means I need an
active-
interim fucking free agent, is what that means.
Isn't. Alexa Bliss is assigned to Monday Night Raw.
Bro, she's been signed to the active roster since she's been gone.
But
She's still on the active roster, even though she's still hurt.
Exactly.
Just like
But she
Sasha's still
said
on the
she
active
was-
roster. That doesn't mean that they need to be on. Dude, Drew's going to be out. He's still on the active roster.
No, he is
He's
not
still signed.
active.
He's still
He's not
signed as a
active,
wrestler to the
He's not
promotion.
active. She can come back at any moment. At any moment.
Right, but she
can come
hasn't
back.
though, and she hasn't.
And the
though.
reason why they are announcing her officially
Is
now.
she
They
medically
made her
cleared?
known.
Have
They made
they announced that she's medically clear to return? Because until then,
Because she did undergo surgery for her sinuses, and that's the reason she was forced to take time off.
exactly. So until they say she's medically clear to return, then I would. Now, if they were to say she's medically clear to come back, then I would have no choice but to put her in. But they have not stated that. And I don't want to fucking be like, well, I'm putting her in, even though they're going to run a month of vignettes for her to come back to Monday Night Raw and
Right.
just give us
'Cause
a
the
recap
journey-
of who
the
she
journey
is.
back, I feel like, and AJ, I do get where you're coming from. They're like, oh, she's gonna be, but no, she's not yet.
Right.
And yeah, like Mike said, she's not on TV. She hasn't showed up. So once she actually shows up on the show, cool, she's back. But they
I'll
haven't
take out
said any of
whoever I
that
pick.
because it keeps saying, oh, hinting at, not like, oh, she is back. That's
Now-
all, everything I'm reading.
Now, if she runs a vignette where she's actively talking and it's new,
Right.
then I have to put her in
Yeah.
because now this is something new that she's done. You know what I mean? Where she's talking, like same thing the backstages that they do
agree.
for AEW.
I do not agree with the fact that you get to pick someone off the.
That's the
free
fucking
agency,
rule, bro. That
It's
is
not
the rule.
Fucking rule. The
It's
girl
been
is
the
coming-
rule. We established this.
They are establishing that she is coming back.
Is she medically clear? Because
announced
until
her
then,
for
bro,
the
I
show.
don't have to put her in.
They announced her for
And-
the
and
show.
per the rule, bro,
made No,
Per the rule,
See, I
if
just
my
don't
if
agree.
my backup is not active, because I had to take Alexa out because she got hurt, so I had to take her out. So if she's not active, and I have somebody else go down, the rule is I can pick somebody from the free agent market and put them in my roster. Right? Am I
think we
wrong?
should
Is
take
that
it
right?
to a
Is that
vote.
wrong?
Honestly, I think we should take it to a vote.
We've already done
because
it. We've
What do you
already
mean we've
voted
already-
on all this shit. Am I right or am I wrong?
No, I don't agree with that. I do not.
Did we
agree
not
with
have
that.
this
no.
conversation?
Okay.
No,
Yes,
I don't
bro,
agree
you're
with
correct in the rules. That is accurate.
Exactly.
And AJ basically is trying to prove his point that Alexa's back, which she's not technically back yet.
Exactly. She's not.
So,
And
by
if she,
that
if she
meant-
was, then I would
B,
put him in. I
Mr.
would
B,
put her in.
you're the silent
Alright,
killer over there. What's your
you
fucking
know what?
opinion? Step up
That's
to the mic,
just
sir.
You know, I'm trying to remember, but didn't we talk about all this in the first episode?
Not in the very first
the rules
episode.
are
Second
set.
episode?
The rules. The rule is not what's at discussion here. The what's
I
at
think it
discussion
is.
here is Alexa Bliss back or not. So if does that then qualify Mike to then pick a backup or not? That's the question. So it's not whether or not we can pick a backup. That's been established.
Yeah, and then as soon as Alexa returns, I take the fucker that I put in there out and
Right.
put Alexa
But that-
in.
Right.
But that's crazy.
What do you mean? That's the rule. If I don't,
Yeah.
if my backup doesn't have anything to do, we establish that if one of your starting people are out and then your backup is also hurt, you can pick somebody.
I
That's
think
the
AJ's
only
Backup
time
is
you can
being
pick somebody from the
promoted
free
for
agency.
show. They're not. If
Yeah,
your backup
her-
wasn't cleared.
Right.
If your backup wasn't cleared, why would they bring her up? Why would they bring her up?
Because
If
it's
she
her
wasn't
path
ready to
back.
go,
They're
if
going to
they-
reintroduce
if
who
you're not
she
ready
is.
To go, why would they bring you up?
Yeah, they said
They
the
won't say
journey
Drew
It's the
McIntyre-
journey back. It's
You're
the
not gonna
journey
have,
back.
You can have Drew McIntyre's journey back the day after he has surgery.
So
It
then
could
I'm
be his
supposed to
journey
put him
back.
in. So then I'm supposed to put him in, even though he's not medically clear to come back.
Obvious, but it's more of a sense
You're proving
of
my point.
obviously no. Obviously no. But here's
Exactly.
the deal. But here's the deal. Yeah, what if he is on the damn show to do a backstage? That means he's there.
Right. And if
So
Alexa
she
shows
speaks in
up,
this-
and if Alexa shows
she
up, then
speaks
I will put her
this
in.
Promo in any way, shape, or form. If she speaks, if you hear her voice in any way, shape, or form in this promo,
Yeah,
on
when
Monday
she's
Night
like,
Raw,
I'm coming back, I'm
yeah, if
returning,
you
whatever.
Hear any of that?
Yeah.
If you hear any of that, then she's there, bro.
Yes.
And you have
That's
to have her
exactly.
Yes, that's what I'm saying.
all day.
That's what I'm
Yes,
saying.
that's
But if
exactly what we
but
said.
if she's
All day.
not, if it's just
even if it's just like I'm working on my way to get back and I'll be back in.
It's exactly what I
36
said.
years.
Literally.
If she says one word
it's
on
exactly
there,
what I said, AJ.
if
That's
she
what I'm
says
saying.
One word on there. You see, but that's what I'm saying. Of course, she's gonna say something on there. What do you think?
Do
they're
we
gonna
know?
do?
We don't know
Not
that
necessarily. They might just show packages from the past.
Right,
and like
dude.
they might just rehash all the bullshit and
Yeah.
show us vignettes from previous.
And it
bullshit.
can't be old fucking vignettes. If she's on the mic on an old vignette, like I'm fucking Alexa Bliss, and it's done previously, that don't fucking count.
Yeah, now
But-
she's sitting in the
but
back.
that shows that she's coming back to the show.
I don't give a
Coming
fuck.
back.
Coming back.
Coming
She's
back.
not
She's
back.
not back.
She's not back yet. She's
Right.
coming back.
Right, the journey
She's
back.
not.
Wow.
She's not.
So
She
hold
has
on
not
one
been
second.
medically
So
cleared.
hold on one second. If I have Sammy Guevara and Sammy Guevara gets a video package but doesn't say anything on the video package, I get -2 for him not being there for the show.
Yes.
Yeah.
Right?
Yeah.
Right?
But
Yeah.
if he's
How is that
on there,
not the same?
but if
damn
he's
But he's
but if
not
he's on there
injured.
talking, but if he's on there talking, then he gets a point for that.
But she's technically, but them
No, she's
putting
not.
her
Not
as a-
technically.
oh my
Not
God.
technically, bro.
Yeah,
This is like-
technically.
This is like ridiculous.
You just don't want me to get points, motherfucker.
Yeah, that's
what it
all
sounds
it
like.
is.
You
That's
just don't
all
want me to
that
get
it
no
is.
points.
It has nothing to do with getting points. It's
Yeah,
just
it
like
is.
she was promoted to come back.
he
so
feels
it's like,
threatened.
oh well, I guess
Yeah.
I'm putting her back
His
in.
title's being threatened right now. That's what he feels like.
What?
Because he's like, there's Brock out there. There's so many people out there I could take.
Not at all, bro. It's
That's
only
why.
for the next
That's why
for the
right
next
there.
2 weeks. For the next 2 to 3 weeks, you really think you can make a strong comeback like that, bro?
100%.
With one person?
100%.
Really?
100%.
Okay.
Yeah, he's threatened.
He's
Oh,
threatened.
so
I'm not. See, it is
so
no
Mr.
threat
B
either.
again. What's your
It's
opinion? Do you
just
think
what it is
that
just
Alexa
wrong,
is
dude.
okay? Do you think that Alexa is technically out right now? So Mike gets an opportunity to pick up a backup until she's officially back. That's the question.
And like I said, Monday night, if she's on there and she's speaking, then
He has
then
to drop the
pick
alternate.
that I picked is null and void, and I
Right.
put Alexa Bliss in.
Correct.
Which then I get the 1 point or fucking whatever.
Right.
But
So-
if she's not on there, does that count?
Of course she's gonna be on there. This is fucking Alexa Bliss. They talking about her.
And if she
Of
is,
course she's gonna
then
be
I will
on
gladly
there.
put her in. But if it's not that, then I need somebody to step in because
Come on,
according to the
man.
rule,
Look at this.
that's the
Look
rule.
at this.
You agreed to this fucking rule.
Look at this. Aw, man.
He's trying to change the rules to benefit. Who are you, Big Swole?
outta
Who
here.
are you, Big Swole?
Oh, that hurts.
The flag.
Change the writing because I want to be better. All
right, Mr. B,
flag.
what's your thought?
I don't know. I really don't, because like I think we should have all these rules written down in stone
the
too.
rules are written.
We had them.
Where?
They're
the
not written,
discussion.
but we had the
listen,
discussion.
the discussion is not are we changing a rule or are we not changing a rule. That's not the
Yeah,
question.
we're not changing anything.
Well, no, I'm
much
just
asked-
saying so we all have something to go off of.
We do.
No,
That's not
she's
the
asking you
question.
This is pretty much what's up for grabs. I'll put it plain and simple.
We've already put it
Oh,
plain and simple.
I know
said
what
that
it's all
Alexis was
about.
coming
I don't
back.
know what to say because I don't remember the rule. That's what I'm trying to say.
Well,
we
we're at a
were-
standstill here.
Yeah. I'm like, we were just discussing the rule, so I don't know.
I mean, if he doesn't remember, then doesn't his vote not count then? And the two people that do remember count. That's 2-1, AJ. You're out.
The rule is if your person's injured and out, and then you have another person that gets injured on your active roster. So his backup was injured, and then his active roster person was injured, meaning he can't put his backup in right now because they're out.
Okay,
So he
so do
gets
you
to
remember
pick an
this,
alternate.
AJ? Do you remember this rule?
I do.
Yes.
I do.
Okay, then
When
why
I
are we
said-
having the fucking argument to
It's-
begin with?
see,
Exactly.
oh my
that's,
God.
Thank
that
you.
is that is
It's
the
not
Okay.
a fucking argument about the rule.
No,
you're,
no.
you're
You
misunderstanding
guys
my fucking
yeah.
question. Damn.
Whatever. Just let him do whatever because it's like nobody gets what I'm trying to say.
No,
here.
I get
No, I-
100%
I
what
understand
you're
what you're
saying.
saying.
No,
Right,
no,
yes.
no. What I'm trying to say is
Mr. B's mad because he doesn't get it.
No, you are saying the rule is if you have two injured people, you can drop one to fill in because your bench is injured too, right?
Yeah, because you have
Okay.
you have nothing to
That's-
take out.
Technically not
Okay,
injured.
and you know this, right?
Yeah, Alexa's not injured though, bro. They say
But
she's-
technically
they-
she is. They didn't.
There's the vote.
That's it.
Mr. B said it.
That's it.
Okay, all right. No problem.
It's no different than when Hunter was doing his thing. You know what I mean? But when he was running his vignettes every week and they were showing his progress, you know what I mean? Like he's doing his knees and all that shit. That counts. I have to count that. No different than the Young Bucks. They're not medically clear to wrestle, but they're still on the show. So I have to keep them in. Right?
Okay.
Right? So what's the difference?
The difference is watch when you put Alexa back on Monday. I prove my fucking point, and we can move on with our lives. So go ahead.
Well, I'm just saying, and if that's the case, that's fine. But if she's not on there,
He needs an alternate.
I need an alternate to put in until she fucking comes back and speaks, right? So this free agent pickup may be null and void. It might not even matter. But I need a fucking replacement if that doesn't happen.
I'm dying.
So what do I do? I'm
like-
supposed to just get zero and just put in a hurt motherfucker and just get zero? That's not fair. That's
AJ's just clenching his belt in the meantime. Like, I'm just going to hold my
he's holding it like
championship
Goldie. Yeah,
and,
he's holding it like Ciampa and Goldie. Like
I'm really not. I'm holding it very gingerly to say, you know what? I let this speak for itself. You guys can make the rules up as we go along. all
it's
you
not
want,
making the rules up, bro.
and change it all you want.
I'm not
But
changing
guess
or
what?
making up anything.
The
It's
game
archived.
speaks for itself,
If
baby.
anything, we do have a rule book. It's
Mr.
called YouTube.
Mr.
Go back
Mr.
and
B
listen.
Mr. B just yelled at you because you were forgetting the rules. So
I didn't forget the rules. I was talking about whether or not Alexa is
No, I'm just making sure we're all on the same fucking page here, okay? Fuck! Because we're sitting here arguing and it's...
we're stressing Mr. B out. Okay, we need to not.
Ellie's about to.
You
chime
got
in.
147 fucking points anyway.
Let someone pick a fucking
wrong with
alternate,
you?
asshole. God.
I'm sorry if I'm too loud, but...
yeah, a little too loud, but I get it. I'm sorry. I'm sorry. But you know,
I'm second to
RK
last,
Bro-
okay? So...
RK Bro shit set me off in the first place with the whole point structure thing in the first place, okay? Because I was like, wait a minute.
That's
This
why I
is
think we
all
should
shit
just
you
have
agreed to.
one,
We
one
agreed to
slot
all
for,
these things.
for tag teams.
Hey, that still wouldn't affect this alternate thing that we're currently arguing about.
Oh
anyway.
my god. That's
How much
the
of that is
greatest
going to get cut?
interaction.
Everybody
Jesus
get that out of their
Christ.
system.
I don't think any of it. I'm leaving it all.
I said,
It's
did you
all-
get that out of- I said, did you get that out of your system? Are we done?
Good God.
I just want to be clear.
Yeah, you know who my okay. So let's just go to winners and losers. Of the
No.
week.
Well, hang on,
Mike's
because I
gotta
still
pick
got to
his
pick
alternate.
somebody here.
Oh shit, yeah, pick somebody.
If that's what
already.
we're doing. And like I said,
Yeah.
this could be null and void, because if Alexa's back, which I don't want to hear you be like, I told you, I told you.
She could come
Because
back.
that's a possibility. And if that happens, then great, I put her in.
Oh.
But until then,
I think you should wait more. I think you should wait 1 week to see if she comes back on Monday. Well, I get what you're saying. Whatever, pick your person. Yeah.
well, I have to do it now, because then if it,
Yeah.
then it
Otherwise, you
wouldn't
gotta wait
register.
a week. Yeah.
So I'm taking Brock
Yeah.
Lesnar, guys.
Of course. Why would you not take Brock
Exactly,
Lesnar?
I'm taking Brock. He's not going to get any matches, but he's going to get appearance points, so it'll be great. Of course,
You get a match point like whenever you need it.
it's perfect. So,
All right.
But and again, he's on the reserve backup in case shit list right now. So I may not even have to put him in. Clutch your title a little harder over there.
It's only 3 weeks, bro. I don't
getting
care.
You should care. You should care, bro.
Okay. Well, I'm gonna go ahead and take Sasha out and put the Mysterios in.
Okay.
That's my move. Thank you.
And I am also taking Drew out to
Wait.
put Alexa / Brock Lesnar in.
Right.
So Kimmy, you can't put the Mysterios in.
I can because
I'm messing.
She's
I'm
injured,
messing.
so
I was
yes.
gonna say, here we go again.
I'm like, this is what the alternate is for. Injury.
Yeah. And the only time you can pick from the free agent list is if you're reserve and active or hurt.
Because I don't want it. Damn it! I don't want it. I don't want you.
We're gonna get dad voice over here out of Mr. B again.
That's the greatest interaction ever on this podcast.
That was-
All right.
Oh.
Okay, so fantasy is over. Are we
Fantasy
moving
is-
on to
yeah,
are we
winners
moving
and
on to
I'm
winners
just
and
gonna say
losers?
one last thing about fantasy before we move on.
Oh, you're
the only
fucking-
thing I'm
okay.
gonna do is I'm just gonna keep being the champion. Thank you, ladies and gentlemen. Back to you guys in studio.
Thank you.
And we'll see you right there.
Hey, you know what? I hope you continue on, Bruno.
All right, guys, let's get into winners and losers for the week.
Yeah, so we get the fuck out of here. We got some wrestling to watch.
Yeah, we do.
All right, yeah, AJ, you're winning. You're winning in fantasy. Go ahead and kick us off. Winners
Yeah,
and
I'm just
losers.
gonna. Oh my God. So my winner of the week.
I know you didn't watch shit.
I really didn't see too much wrestling this week. I'm gonna say I'm the winner of the week once again for
Okay.
fantasy and the fact that I survived COVID. So
Oh, congratulations!
Yeah.
yes,
Congrats.
that's it.
You survived. I like it.
I survived.
Okay. Well, anybody want to go next? I can go next.
Yep.
All right, I'm going to go ahead and go next. This is a little out there and unorthodox, but my winner. Well, it's not out there and unorthodox. I talked about him all fucking show. It's Hook, man.
Yeah.
Hook's my winner this
Hook
week.
had the biggest.
Dude, his reactions are getting bigger and bigger and bigger every week. So I just feel like there's a slow burn and there's something with this kid that it's lighting on fire. So that's my winner.
You know what, Mike? You know something? You just made me think of something. I can't be the winner of the week, bro. I can't. You know why I can't be the winner of the week? Because I just lost that battle that we just had in fantasy. So I'm gonna change it. You're the winner of the week, Mike.
Oh well, I mean it's not a debate. It's
you're
just the
my
rule.
winner
Yeah,
of
that's
the
just
week,
the
bro.
rule.
It was just the rule, you know.
Yeah, you know what? You're my winner of the week.
Well, I appreciate you.
You're my
That makes
winner
me
of the
feel good, you know.
Yeah. We can rewind that and put you. You're my winner of the week, Mike. Because I
That's
love you,
okay.
big guy.
I love
He
you too.
is
Thank you.
the MD.
Rules are in place for a reason, you know. I'm just saying. Kimmy.
I'm gonna say my winner is Bobby Lashley.
Nice, I like it.
Yeah.
Number one contender at Royal Rumble.
Exactly.
Treating him like an afterthought.
There you go. I know, right? But still, I want to see it.
Not you. I'm saying Brock is.
No,
Brock is
I
treating
know,
him like
I know.
an afterthought.
I know what you meant,
All right.
Mr. B.
Jurassic Express.
Nice.
Oh,
New tag champs.
New tag champs.
well, you got to say Jungle Boy and Luchasaurus because.
Oh yeah, that's right.
More.
Jurassic Express. is
That's
number
what
one.
it still says up there, though. So I'm going.
Exactly.
Oh, we got
It's like the board says. So.
That's what
Damn
the
it.
board says. Up
I'm gonna have to
here,
change it.
so.
I'll change it.
All right, AJ, what's your loser?
I'm gonna say Cody because, like, bro,
COVID.
I mean, it might be COVID, but I definitely think that he was on a good momentum to see where the story was gonna go. It sucks that he's not gonna be able to wrestle tonight, but hey, look, gives me them Sammy. I was looking forward to losing those Sammy Guevara points, so and maybe it still might happen. You never know. You know, you might surprise us all. But Cody, yeah, sorry, bro.
Okay. Well, I'll go ahead and do mine next. I think the loser is going to be us fans for the WWE because Nikki Bella is going to win the Royal Rumble. I'm just saying.
Because who?
Nikki Bella is going to win the Royal Rumble.
No, she's not.
Well, she put a tweet out there and said what color looks better, and she had the WWE Women's title on. So I'm just saying, just putting it out there.
She's just talking
not.
smack.
I know,
all.
but still, man,
Yeah,
that's
she's-
WWE is like, they're famous for that shit. So
Yeah.
get
no,
ready, everybody.
don't-
We're all about to be losers.
No, I really think it's going to be Charlotte. I think she's going to be the first person to ever do it. And that's really just going to
Successfully
make her...
defend the. Well, she's not defending the title. Is she
She's
putting the
not
title
defending-
on the
she's
line?
just-
She's just
No,
going to go in and do it.
Yep. And just whatever.
Hey,
and there's
well,
your-
was Brock's title on the line? Brock's title wasn't
No.
on the line when he went in
Nope.
there. But she would be the first to win. Okay, I see what you're saying.
Right. So, and then here's what happens. She's going to fight Becky at Mania. Title for title is there as well.
Let's go. I'm down, dude. Let's fucking unify all these belts. And then
Yeah,
let's do we'll do Sami Zayn and Damian Priest because you said Sami Zayn's going to win the Intercontinental title. So.
Definitely. So I definitely see where, if, like I said, what if Brock would? I mean, I don't know if Brock wins it and challenges both of them. If Brock wins the championship at Royal Rumble, then yeah, it's just going to be one-on-one Roman Brock
That's what I'm hoping for.
for the title.
Yeah, that's
But
what I want.
I really see a triple threat: Brock, Bobby, and Roman, all championships, and then I see Charlotte and Becky.
That's the match, right? Charlotte and Becky. It has to be. I
Right.
mean, I know
So
we just
Charlotte
did
and
it.
Becky
We just did
is
it at
night
Survivor
one.
Series, but
Right, Charlotte and Becky's night one main event,
yeah,
and Brock, Bobby, and Roman night two main event.
that's a hell of a match right there. And then,
Remember I
and
said
then
it-
who knows
remember
what
I said
happens
it
because the
today.
Money in the Bank. The Money in the Bank is what right around the
It's
corner.
after, yeah, it's after that. Remember I said that
Oh
tonight.
yeah, it is after Mania. It's right after Mania.
It's episode 23. AJ
24.
said that. I
24,
called it.
bro. This episode 24.
AJ 24.
Mark
The
it right
Acclaim.
now. All right, Kimmy.
I'm gonna kind of piggyback off of Mike, but I think it's just the women's Royal Rumble roster in general.
Yeah, they're really pulling at every
is-
string they can.
They are really pulling at
Summer
straws,
Rae.
bro.
Nine
Dude.
people.
Summer Rae, dude. Like what?
Lita,
Okay, Lita. Okay, Michelle McCool. Okay, Kelly, dude.
like they
We
have
did
no
that
one
already.
left. Like they have no past or future.
Do you think Trish is
Dude,
going to be there?
I think it's gonna be a bunch of NXT girls. I think it's probably gonna be another few random people. You know what I mean?
Yeah.
It's just I don't know.
Yeah, their women's roster is starting to decline like
It's
pretty hard.
So they got nobody, dude.
No.
They
And
got
that
nobody.
is my loser of the week.
Oh, that as well.
The
women's.
women's roster in general.
Yeah.
Yeah, dude.
Jesus. You don't see what's happening here, people. Charlotte's about to be like, she's about to make history. Like that's about
Right,
to be
They
but-
can
okay.
still have a fucking roster though.
But
Well,
yeah, I
yeah,
was
I'm
gonna
just
say.
saying, like, okay, yeah,
For
there's
this kind of
Charlotte,
shit.
and then
Yeah, I
all
know,
these
I'm just
other
like-
random people that are never normally there because they have no pool to pick from.
Well, they
Essentially.
just randomly threw Naomi against Charlotte last night on SmackDown.
Yeah,
So
exactly.
I mean with Tony gone, like that leaves
Yeah, no
Charlotte
one.
with kind of nothing. So
and that I think that's the point.
And that's why
but that's
they're
the
doing what they're
problem.
doing.
That's the problem. It's not the point.
Because they
It's
were
like-
building a Tony Storm Charlotte match at Rumble, I
Well,
guarantee
I
it.
think
But then she
leaving
fucking-
kind of fucked up the plans.
Well,
A
and then,
lot
like-
of the plans.
But they don't have anybody. They don't have anybody though,
Well, and
because
then-
it's like when Brett left, you got Austin, you got Rock, you got you know what I mean, all these people. But I don't know, dude.
Well, and there's no validity to this either, but, Tony Storm could have been like, oh, Bella's coming back and she's going to win and take over my shit. Like, fuck this.
Yeah, I'm just I'm just a placeholder until Nikki Bella wins the Rumble and then goes
Yeah.
to Mania. Like
Exactly.
shit all over that. By the
Telling you,
way,
this is. I think Mike. I think they're listening to you, bro, and I think they want to combine a lot of these titles and only
They
have
have
one
to.
champion.
they have to, man.
I
Maybe
think they're
that's a reason
listening.
why they're fucking releasing so many people,
Yeah,
dude. Is so they can just
exactly.
combine to one roster.
One
that would make
ro-
sense. And I mean, if that was, dude, you know what? If that was the case,
Good.
cool.
See?
Yeah.
They released the wrong ones, in my opinion.
Yeah.
But still, whatever.
And then you can spread out what's left of the Raw women's talent through SmackDown a little bit, filter a little
Just
bit. have
even
the
it
tag
out
team-
through just have and you don't need to see everybody on every show. Like if
No.
we see Roman on
Exactly.
Raw, we don't need to see him on SmackDown. And if
Right.
we do see him on SmackDown, then obviously they're building something, that's
Yeah.
big. But that to me that you help Raw and SmackDown were always better, in my opinion, when everybody was on the shows.
Yeah.
Tell all the stories in the one. If you can't figure out how to do that, dude, fucking shame on you at this point.
Well, and WWE was the monopoly of wrestling for a very long time, so they almost had to split brands in order to justify having so much talent.
And they're finding that it's not working now.
Right.
You know what I
And
mean?
here's the deal: you still have your Intercontinental U.S. champions on the show separately, and they can still harbor the male talents individually.
I'd
to
be
the
cool
show,
with them
to the
just
ti-
combining them too,
No,
man.
nope, not at all, not at all.
I would 100% be down with
You
that.
have to have another title on the show to kind of generate.
They got the 24/7 title.
Yeah, that's about to be gone too, bro.
I wonder.
That's about.
I
They're
hope.
gonna combine that into like the NXT Women's Tag Team North American, the United States,
24/7 Waffle House,
24/7
I-75
championship
South.
on the 134th Street in Harlem,
All right.
right next to 110th Championship of the World
Yeah.
Universe.
Championship of the world.
But that's it. That was the week, guys.
Yeah.
I feel like we got a lot covered.
We did.
You know, a little fiery episode.
did.
Another fiery one.
The fire, he's on fire.
I'll be really curious to see how this plays back. It'll be fun. It'll be fun to listen to.
I bet it will.
All right. Well, are we done here?
Yeah, we're done.
Yeah, I
here.
want
fuck outta
some
here.
pizza.
Yep, we're gonna go.
Battle of the Belts is about to start in about 15 minutes.
Yep,
So.
it's perfect timing.
Yeah, I think I'm about to order a pizza. Bro. I'm hungry. Oh, I'm hungry.
Hey, oh, you must be feeling better.
Hey.
Oh, shit.
COVID's over.
All right, y'all. Well, hey, for everybody here at MACKDOWN Podcast,
Like, subscribe, share with your friends.
comment.
Love you.
Yeah, we'd love to hear from you guys.
Yeah.
Yeah. Tell me if you agree with me, guys, and
Yeah.
about this Alexa Bliss shit as well. You always know. Hashtag Alexa's in. Hashtag.
All right.
How about hashtag fuck that?
All right. I love you.
All right, man.
Well, thank you guys again for listening to another episode. Please, again, follow, like, subscribe, share.
And we'll see you next week with episode 25.
We're out.
See
Bye-bye.
you next time. Ring the damn bell.
Fucking done here.
That was fun.
Done, son.
That was a fun one.
Goodbye.
Mr. B, man, don't ever scream at me like that on the air ever again, yo. I'm kidding. I love you, Mr. B. I love you, man.
Well, you're sitting here saying we're making up rules and shit. I'm just trying to understand why we're having the fucking argument to begin with.
We weren't arguing about the rule. We were arguing whether Alexa
Kinda.
was truly back or not. That was really.
Well, it was going back and forth between the two.
Yeah, well.
He's like, enough of this shit, guys.
Fucking done.
What are we doing here?
We discussed this for so many minutes.